Oh god. It's been a fat minute, right? So how are you guys doing? It's been a while. And a lot of things have unfortunately changed since then. Hi Swimmy. Hi One. Hi Pecco. Hi Desiree. Hi Griffin. Hi Leela. Hi Rosie. Hi Ashton. It's Mark, our Lord and Savior. How are you doing, geek? Hi Master. Hi Sam. How you guys doing? It's been a fat minute. So hi Oath. Hi Roxas. How you doing, dude? Hey boss. Hey Itchy. How are you guys doing? It's been a fat minute. I haven't streamed in like over a week, right? I've been busy. I've been watching The Boys. Been hanging out with friends. I've been working. I've been getting the wallet a bit larger. Mark, did you cut your hair? Yeah. It's a little bit of fucky wucky, okay? What happened to the beautiful? I'm sorry, okay? So you want to know what happened? So I wanted to get an inch cut off, okay? I wanted to get just an inch cut off my head, okay? I asked the man for an inch to be cut off my head. And what did they do? This isn't a fucking inch. Dora looking here. Thanks. You know what really sucked? You know, I asked what happened is I got like a nail stuck on my car's you look like Washington. Thanks. Hi Cosmic, how are you doing? So I got a nail stuck in my car's tire, right? And so my dad took me to go like get it fixed up so like he could show me like people and like what the actual cost of shit is like that, because he's a good father, right? And he was like so like do you want to go like cut your hair like while we're at it? I was like, yeah, sure. I didn't know where he was gonna take me. I wanted to go to a salon, okay? I didn't want to go to a barber. Mark has the crit. Don't say that, okay? Because I had long hair. I mean, I still have long hair. It's just not as beautiful. Now I look like a girl. It's so silly. It just does not work. It just does not fit that well. I was the nail in the tire, Mark, by the way. Fuck you. Why does Mark look like Brandon Rogers? So like he takes me somewhere. I'm telling him like, take me to a salon. He's like, no, I know a great place. And so he takes me on a drive. We go like 20 minutes away, and it's this place. It is a barber school. And outside huge sign, right, that says $5 haircuts. And I'm just like, Dad, you really brought me here. Why? He was like, no, trust me, it's gonna be great. And I'm like, I have to give him the benefit of the doubt. I can't just bail out, you know. He drove me there. And so I'm like, okay, I go in, and they're like, all right, here we go. He just wanted to save money. I respect that. But I mean, clearly we paid for it. I mean, he got what he paid for. I go in, I tell the guy I want to trim, and he's like, oh wow, how much?
Hello twin. Yo soy Dora. I'm Spanish.
That's good. That's good, Dora, though. Thank you, Dora the Explorer. I appreciate that. Also, Mark, you look like Lord Farquaad. You're not the first one. That has said that. Appreciate it. Your father taught you an important lesson that day. Trust no one, not even my father. But anyway, I go there. I tell the guy like I want an inch trim. He's like, I think I said an inch and a half. And he was like, all right, I got it. He gets my hair ready. Mark, you need a mustache? Eventually. You wanna know what really fucked me over? It's the fact that I just wanted an inch trim because my hair was getting like too long. But I don't know if it's even gonna look good for the 3 cheers for the 3 cheers stream. That's all I've been thinking about for like the past like fucking month and shit. I'm praying that it grows solid enough to look okay for the 3 cheers stream. But I doubt it. It's okay, we'll grow it back. We'll fucking see. But yeah, and then so he cuts my hair. He keeps trying to like sell me on getting a facial, and the facial was like $30. So he kept on trying to like sell me on getting the facial. He was like, "Hey man, you sure like you don't want to get a facial? It's like 30 extra bucks. It's whatever." I'm like, "Dad," like, and my dad had to like chime in to tell him like, "No, like I came here for the $5 haircut," but this guy was trying to get me the fucking facial on the hair for $30. I barely have hair on my face, and he was trying to give me that. What you need is straight across bangs. Also, Mark, happy belated birthday. I'm unsure if we said it on stream. Yeah, y'all did. It's almost been a month since my birthday. We're fine. Hi, Nightshade. Hi, who knows and who cares. Mark, what kind of facial? Shave beard, put face mask on your face. That's what it is. Not anything gross like you guys are trying to say. But yeah, that's gonna be me for the next couple of months, I guess. As hair raising this was, always go to a barber you are known for. Well, it's because the thing is, I haven't cut my hair in a fucking, like, year. So I don't know barbers. I don't know anyone. We gotta celebrate Desiree's birthday. It was the 30th. Really? September 30th? I didn't know that. I haven't been streaming, so I didn't know. We'll look for it, dude. We'll fucking get it going. At least he didn't look like someone's Thea. I mean, I guess. Roll the dice and go to a sketchy barber. That's basically what I did. And it sucked. Mark likes facials. I mean, I'm 21 now, Mark. I'm finally in my twilight years. Hey, but you can drink. You can legally drink alcohol, which is amazing and so awesome. I just cut my hair by myself. I don't know how to do that, and I'm scared to do that. I think that's like too huge of a commitment. Bro, it's been on like reset on just this song that is horrendous. There it is. My birthday was September 20th. Okay, so we're gonna do happy birthdays for both Desert Day and Leela. Are you ready, boys? What is any of this? Me putting happy birthday Desert Day gives me like a bunch of random songs, like Bible verses. It doesn't give me it doesn't give me like actual shit. It's giving me like happy birthday Desiree. But if I put Desert Day, it gives me Bible verses. Born on the 15th, numerology of 15. Never say these things to a Libra. Louis Armstrong's reincarnation. Your name does not exist, Desert Day. I'm sorry. 5 common texts your ex will send and how to respond. I'm the new Antichrist. 19th birthday vlog. 19 things I learned at 19. I should have made this. The ultimate law of attraction hack works fast. Desire for freedom. Look, happy birthday, Princess Desire. That's a child. I shouldn't watch that. Happy birthday song, funny anime. We'll put this. Let's find the happy birthday Leela. Yeah, we got it. We got it. We got you, dude. God, man. This isn't real. Why you stream never show up? What do you mean, DMD? My streams show up about fucking time. I put notifications. I'm so, okay, there it is.
Mark, did you know an N-word a day keeps the doctor away?
It does not. And I do not do such a thing. Marks, this is extremely cringe. Welcome to you're talking like if like every single Mark stream is not cringe. This video is literally a markup Discord server, and when we celebrate, don't forget to join in the link in the description. You know what's up. All right, we need to celebrate Lilo. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, dude. Yeah. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Nina.
1, Leela. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Leela. Those fake fireworks make me nervous. Let's go. That's huge. You're welcome, Leela. I hope you had a great 20th birthday? Yeah, I'm 20 and I shall suffer back problem real.
Welcome back, Mark. So glad the charges didn't stick. Good thing farm animals can't testify, huh?
I mean, you're right. I'm 19. I'm still younger than most of you guys. I'm still a small boy. Mark, singing in a stereotypical Asian accent once it's my birthday. I won't be doing that. But I'm flattered that you would want me to sing happy birthday to you. I'm actually going to cry. Y'all really nice. You're awesome. I'm 28. See, I'm 19. I'm going to live forever. Mark, can you say the N-word on my birthday? No, I won't. That's not funny. I'm about to be 21 this year. You guys are so old. You guys are so old. Disgusting. So we can clip it. I'm 32. So old. Buried in the ground, man. Jesus. I think everyone is older than Mark, lol. Unfortunately, I'm not old. Ew. And Mark, it's Moto Potlu's birthday in 2 weeks. Mark is the baby in the group. Now with this, I can finally pass. Thank you, Mark. I'm 57. Ew! Ew! I don't have a birthday. Those are for people. Can you celebrate? Sure. Just remind me in the Discord when it eventually happens. Anyway, guys. So today is a Chris stream, which means we have to look at Chris shit. Mark Live Spooky Month. It is also Spooky Month, which means I will try to like play games, play some scary games that I've been wanting to play for a fat minute. Ooh. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Ooh, I like that. All right. You can play Cry of Fear. Let's make a list. I'm thinking yeah, we do Silent Hill. Silent Hill, Cry of Fear. I also wanted to do Resident Evil what is it? 7. That's what I wanted to play. Fear and Hunger. I'll get a list going. Cry and Fear. Resident Evil 7. And Silent Hill 1. Motherfucker, I don't know that to you. About it. I don't know, man. Baby. Let's see it. Incarnate of Band so scary. I shall crown myself the Mark family's honorary mom. Not saying my age, but you all are adorbs and talented and a great bunch of folks. And I love crazy Christian streams and gaming. So yay. You are the mother of the group. Can you play Stickman Hook? Sure. I need to make like a stupid fucking thing. I'll go list for it. Part 72 saw Chris go to the last BronyCon, say dumb shit on Twitter, and LARPing as Magi-Chen, but can't even pretend body swap well. Bum, 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 bum. Mark, sorry about that. I have cancer that day and can't play Fear and Anger too. I'm sorry, but like it's just like kind of like against my religion to play Fear and Hunger too. One of these days when I'm feeling incredibly like fucking, what's the word? It's not sadistic. It is it's the opposite of sadistic. I'm a mass communication major. Masochist. Yeah, when I'm feeling incredibly masochistic. Mark, sorry, I killed my father, so I can't make it that day, unfortunately. What makes a game scary? If it makes you go boo. Mark, when you finally finish the Geno doc, can you celebrate by saying the N-word? That's not a way to celebrate, unfortunately. Is pronounced masochistic. No, masochist. Masochism. No. It's masochist. Mark mass communicates by yelling. Yeah. Let's just say the line Chris says, don't be drinking in part 73. Me, I endure this to not feel pain. Masochism. I say it with a CH. Like masochism. Sorry, Mark, I'm going to jail for selling fanfic of Sonic Chew. I don't know if I can make it. I'm sorry. I'll try to make it earlier before like you have to present yourself in jail. Search it up. Okay, sure. Fuck it. Masochism. Pronunciation. Masochism. But is it masochist? I know masochism is right. Yes. Shut up.
Masochism.
That's right. But masochist? Masochist? Masochist?
Masochist.
No. That's not right. What happened here? I'm sorry. I got a haircut and it sucks. I'm never. Masochism sounds like a made up slur. No, it's not. I swear. Okay, what are we looking at? We're gonna go to the quickie. That's what we're gonna do. We have to look over the quickie, see what Chris has done in the past 2 fucking weeks. And what funny shit. It has been a day since Chris was last spotted. This is awesome. This is great. Let's just jump right into it. Ooh, okay. Alright. So. Chris is spotted at a Walmart in Bedford. Chris is spotted at a parking lot in Bedford and has a quick conversation. Okay, so we saw this shit. Okay, so so we're kind of like off right here. We're like off right here. This is the new shit. These past like three things are the new shit. We saw Otaku King claims Chris is at home safe and getting the right help needed, which I do remember we saw that video. No. Chris and Walmart, one and the same thing. Shit, where am I? Oh, so it was confirmed to be a CVS. That too is kind of cool. It was confirmed. The shopping area that people found Chris doing the kissing with a woman. It was a CVS, which is kind of crazy. On the 17th, CVS employee and Reddit user Just Curious Socks claimed to have seen Chris at the CVS in Lynchburg and alleged the following. She was all over that woman, just kept touching her and had her hand on the back almost the entire time. When asked for photo proof, Just Curious Ox posted a thread on the 20th, uploading 2 photos of Chris and the woman together, clarifying in a comment that the photos were of Chris hugging the mysterious girl close, then him kissing the mystery girl. She seemed uncomfortable and kept her head down mostly, that Chris seemed like he was kind of leading the shopping trip. He was also very close to her at all times. Coworker asked if they needed help. Chris made sure to step so that he was between my coworker and the girl, and that the woman paid. At least we have some potential confirmation he isn't fucking his mother. What happened to your hair, Chris? Mark Darling, stop it. Otaku King will probably get his own page soon. That'd be so funny. And there's this Game Junkies thing, which I haven't seen yet. Oh, it's this picture. I did see this on the Discord. You guys sent this in the Discord. I don't know what it means too much. Is it just another fucking sighting? Is that about it? That's crazy, all the information you guys find just as the days go on, right? Depression over reality from January 2021. Anyway, Chris likes a retweet of a trailer for an audio series titled Gay Old Life. Okay. 30th of September, the Ween uploaded video of A-Log screaming Jule is removed by the uploader off Chris's YouTube channel, Quickville Guardian. Ew. So does that mean Chris deleted one of his videos on his YouTube channel? Is that what that means? Is that like a GameStop? I'm assuming. What a gentleman. He protected his girl and made her pay for groceries. I mean, Sigma Grind said Chris. You gotta respect that. Is this actually Chris this time, or did his account get hacked? Yeah, this is Chris. Chris has been out and about for like a fat minute. Like, Chris has been online and like free for like a fat minute, which is like scary. Like very, very scary. Someone hacked in, oh, so it was a hack? Someone hacked into Chris's channel and removed videos? We'll see. Alright, let me get into September. Ooh, it was Barb's 82nd birthday. It was Barb's 82nd birthday, October 1st. That's kind of crazy. No. No, the hack was 2 years ago. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. We need to sing happy birthday to Barb. Alright. Yeah, see? 𝙳ዐ that has been uploaded to Chris's YouTube account after his arrest is taken down, probably by Chris himself, most likely having regained access to the account. We need a sign for Barbara. Chris came back and deleted a video that the... Oh, so hacker uploaded this video of 𝙳ዐ. Ah, and Chris just deleted it, and Chris just got it off his account. Okay, I get it now. I get you. Basically, what happens is that after the arrest, Oween hacked into Chris's YouTube account to upload a man yelling 𝙳ዐ, and a few days ago, it was deleted from the channel. One of these days, Chris is going to try adding us into the Sonic Shoe comics one day. That would be really funny. Imagine me fighting alongside Sonic Shoe. That'd be great. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing really cool. Other than, I guess, the Game Junkies, which you guys brought up. Nothing really cool. That was a bad way of saying it. But, like, nothing really crazy has happened, I guess. Here's the Game Junkies. On the 3rd of October, 2023, Chris was sighted at the Game Junkie store in Roanoke. According to the Redditor who posted the sighting, he purchased a Guitar Hero the 3rd controller. A Guitar Hero the 3rd. Guitar Hero 3 controller. The Redditor also claimed to have engaged in conversation with Chris. Of note is that Chris appears to be wearing the Breathe It In shirt that became a staple of his transgender wardrobe. Oh, that is true. This is the Chris fit. This is the crazy fit. It's like Chris only has like three fits. I kind of respect that. The Otaku King's comments were the most interesting part from recently. Him saying that Chris is in a better place, or it was in a safe place, getting help. Is that what you mean? Damn, he's still fat. Hey, leave my man, leave the homie alone. His classic of this generation. That I wouldn't be surprised if the passwords were obvious. It's just Christian Sonic Shoe 123, which is my password, by the way. But like, don't put it. Don't take my account. Yeah, that's about it. In terms of like recent shit, has like the Otaku King uploaded a new video? Any like new videos that would be relevant? Damn those lonas.
Welcome.
Oh wow. Daniel Larson and King Cobra. Why comparing me to them? Why? What is this about? Why are we comparing him to two very deranged individuals, as far as I know? Why would we be doing that? I don't give White Knight's views, so don't know. The new videos aren't interesting, but his comments on them are. He has like coffee talk highlights, which is like cringe. Who cares? The random 23-minute midnight PC test party. Respect that. First 17 minutes live test and watching kid practice soccer. Okay. His ass looked like chewed bubblegum. Okay. Okay, so for today's stream, we're gonna try to get through 2 Christian of the Doc episodes, depending on how much we are able to get through. Because we're already really close to there, right? We're here at 70. Ooh! Are we at the April Fool's one yet? Okay, so we need to watch 73 and then we're April Fools. He misspelled manga on his header. Hello, nice to meet you. I talk about 5 minutes anime reviews, visual novels, and manga here. I mean, that's real as fuck. Remember what happened last time we tried? No, but this time we'll do it. I'm a man of my word. Okay, let's go do it. Okay, so you guys have to remind me after 73 we watch April Fools. But yeah, we're back at it, man. It's like we never left. It's like this is so real. I'm so excited, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for today. Remember, chat, no goofiness, impossible. Mark, do you like Mentos? Yeah. I'm chewing on a gum right now. But it's not Mentos. I don't remember what it was. Dating some better. Here we go, boys. I'm so excited.
Well, made this way.
This is so cool. So that was intentional? Mark, what's this restaurant with the square? I don't, what is it? The restaurant with the square hamburgers. That's a sandwich. The Krabby Crab. Okay.
On August 18th, 2019, Christine, while masquerading as her supposed husband, 𝙳ዐսենⅰ yuu, who had supposedly possessed her body, shared on his Twitter account the word of focus, according to her Word of the Day app. Luminary, defined as a person who has attained eminence in their field or was an inspiration to others, claiming that he and Christine were
you guys should consider me very luminary. I'm very luminant.
such luminescent individuals. 𝙳ዐսեն instead could have inspired others to
like
check
me.
out this video sponsor. Atlas VPN. The virtual private network is running an amazing campaign where you can get a 3-year subscription for a month, plus an extra 3 months for free if you visit the link in the description. One of my favorites out of Atlas VPN's many
The first Geno ad and the only one.
instead could have inspired others to check out this video sponsor. Atlas VPN. The virtual if you visit the link in the description. One of my favorites out of Atlas VPN's many features is it allows you to access click on
It's just a fucking VPN. You guys know VPNs.
And a third sponsoring
You guys know what
artist.
VPNs are.
On August 19th, comic artist and YouTuber Ben Saint, who had previous links with Christian lore, asked 𝙳ዐսեն about an alleged city in dimension C197 that was harnessing the power of slime for endless gang violence, a concept Saint created and used in his own comics and online community. 𝙳ዐսեն took his concerns seriously and quelled his troublesome worries. 𝙳ዐսեն claimed that there will not be any post-apocalyptic scenario caused by the slime, for he had foreseen, checked, double-checked, and rechecked all possible timelines. On August 20th, 𝙳ዐսեն wrote that there was a falsified death certificate for Chris's mother, Barbara, that should not be trusted, for she was still alive and well. He later posted a new
The slime arc. This is such an odd, like, just out of fucking nowhere, the slime arc. Yes, the slime is going to end violence and shit.
photo of Barbara to validate his claim.
Whenever I think of slime, I think of like fucking the guy like Ludwig from fucking the podcast, like The Yard.
When a Twitter user inquired whether Barbara had been told that 𝙳ዐսեն had allegedly taken over Christine's body, 𝙳ዐսեն wrote that she had, and had taken it very calmly, without any emotional outbursts or stress. Another user commented that her reaction may have been due to her suffering from dementia, a claim that 𝙳ዐսեն refuted. When asked if Barbara could swap bodies before she passed away, 𝙳ዐսեն replied that it was possible, but she was instead fated to have a quote-unquote dip in the fountain of youth. On August 22nd, he tweeted about the Japanese concept of
a little sus. A little sus. A dip in the fountain of youth. Like Chris said about their mother. Just a little sus. Just a tad bit sus. I missed you, Mark. Did you miss me? I missed you too, Victor. Hope you're doing well, man. Just a little sus.
Otaku, or people who heavily invest in their hobbies and have very little social life. Magi-chan admitted that despite the messiness of Christian's room prior to the house fire of January 2014, in his own way, he made being an otaku cool for present and future generations. However, unlike other otakus, Christian was able to become a social butterfly in recent years. He further wrote about how Chris was an accidental trendsetter, as seen, for example, in her Nintendo game Animal Crossing documentary video from 2003, which may be considered.
You're still my favorite e-girl, Mark. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'll start doing the fucking, like the TikTok trend where it's like, donate $5 for me to bend over and put your, it's not a TikTok trend, it's a Twitch trend, for me to bend over and put your name on the board.
Considered as one of the first ever Let's Plays, and also her dance with Magi-chan at the 2017 BronyCon. Magi-chan applauded those who lived their lives while changing from introverts
as a member of the otaku community, we don't claim Chris. I don't think there is any community that really claims Chris. Other than, I don't even think the incel community like it wants to claim Chris. I'll have a hot tub. So I want to unironically do one. I feel like that would be funny, but I don't know. Like, I don't know what else I would do. Like, what I eat a fucking sandwich in a hot tub for 30 minutes. Mark, I can't rig, but can I make a VTuber design for you? Go crazy, man. Mark's OnlyFans account, only Mark. Yes. What? Okay.
Chris, under the guise of Magi-chan, wrote on Twitter that he was listening to the YouTube video series Christian, A Comprehensive History,
oh my
made
God!
by GENOSAMUEL 2.1, which documented Chris's life in detail.
Oh my God.
He alleged that according to the information,
I am listening to the Comprehensive History playlist, quite curious when you think about it. From the Animal Crossing video, Christine calls for Sonic Heroes being GameCube exclusive. She gave premonition to the Nintendo exclusive Sonic titles. Wow, Chris is so cool.
Information in the videos, Christine successfully predicted the conception
and then like tagging this fucking picture on it.
Sonic the Hedgehog games that were solely released on Nintendo consoles. Later that day, Magi-chan wrote on Chris's behalf that she was currently watching part 4 of the Comprehensive History series, which addressed Christian's friendship with Megan Schroeder.
Maybe the furry community doesn't accept them. Maybe the lolcow community might accept them. You know, people who study Chris don't even like Chris. But you know what? The Mark Hub community accepts Chris. We accept Chris for who Chris is. As a disclaimer, this is a joke, okay?
He corrected the claims made by GENOSAMUEL that Megan had introduced to Chris My Little Pony and Sailor Moon, and that in actuality, Chris had watched those animated series during his childhood and teenage years. The next day,
oh my God, it's null. Oh my God,
administrator of the QB Farms.
It's so funny how, like, I think I saw a fucking meme where it's like that friend that asks you to order pizza at the Hangout is just the fucking picture of Noel. Like, because like all Noel selfies are just funny because they look so fucking normal. They look abundantly normal. It's just like normal as like just white guy, like brown hair, just like white guy. It was like the friend that asks you to buy pizza for the Hangout. It's like CC Pizza looking ass, and it's just fucking Noel. And it just made me laugh my ass off.
Revealed that Chris had suddenly messaged him. The contents of her texts were not revealed, but null.
Mark, I'm going to turn you into an anime girl / threatening. This is not threatening. I am very excited to be turned into anime girl. Ooh, fuck.
Claimed that Chris became upset because he refused to refer to her as Magi-chan.
Arigato gozaimasu, that's what I wanted to say.
His thoughts and actions made Null sad because it reminded him of the mental decline of Terry A. Davis, a computer programmer with a strong following on Kiwi Farms, who suffered with schizophrenia, who after struggling with homelessness had apparently committed suicide in 2018.
I'm a white man, I wrote my own fucking compiler, I'm not a nigger like Linus.
On the 26th, Christine briefly returned to her...
What? Gino, you gotta give us a little bit of a disclaimer before, like, does he just drop that shit on it? What? That is the clip of all time. Wow. Jesus. Why did he have to do my man Linus sex tips like that? What the heck? Jesus Christ. Not the gamer word. You said it. You said it. Damn, Mark, I can't believe you had an N-bomb. That's not me. That does not even look like me. Okay? I am not that white. That is an actual rabbit hole. What? This guy just was on the Kiwi farms. He programmed shit. And was he just weird? Was that about it? Just a weird programmer? Terry does use the gamer word a lot. What? And so he game ended himself or what? He's a lolcow. Your nose looks like his. No, it does not. No, it does not. It literally does not. He has a pointier nose. He has a pointier nose. My nose is a little bit rounder. Rogue the Internet Man covered him in the video. We will watch it eventually. He is schizophrenic genius. He's just schizo. That's about it. Wow. I so out of nowhere. Gino, why would you just give us that fucking clip out of nowhere? Like, no warning whatsoever. It's just like, yes, here's the white man dropping the hard R. You're welcome. Welcome to the stream, Lemmy.
Main Twitter account to reply negatively to a Twitter user with a protected account who posted about the final episode of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, the conclusion of which Chris rejected. Members of the Kiwi Farms theorized that it was because the protected account had approved Chris to follow them and not Magi-chan, hence why she had to switch accounts to relay her message. On August 27th, the supposed Magi-chan revealed that he had finished watching
He's worse than Chris. There is a good deep dive about him. We'll look into it. What I'm planning to do is I want to look at like more documentaries on like lolcows and shit. Because here is the epic Mark the Gamer profit plan, right? So once I'm caught up with like the entire documentary, I want to do my own research into the Christopher Chandler, and potentially make like a Wendigoon style video on Chris, and see like how that does like on my actual channel. You know, like how I did like the 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge video. I want to make like a video like in that sort of range, just discussing Chris and trying to like go over like all that shit in about like an hour or two, seeing like how well I can do that. But yeah, I'm probably gonna work on that, and then I want to like react to other documentaries on like the other lolcows and see like how that does or whatever, and we'll see how that does on like the very dead Mark live channel that I put like no fucking like care into. Love Wendigoon, he's the goat.
GENOSAMUE'S
Please do your
so-called chronological
iconic bird call. Me 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 me. Bird noise. What do birds say? How do birds? They do like they have like high pitched sounds, and I can't do that. Okay. Was that a good bird noise? I think I did pretty alright.
history series on Christian, and wrote a tweet thread regarding some past events which allegedly involved him.
That's crazy. So Christian actually like caught up on the GENOSAMUE'L like doc before I have. That's kind of crazy. I have many a commentary to make about it in due time. For now, I will attest in those moments when she played split personality back then. I was in her mind. I was trying to talk to her. That was a dolphin. Oh, I'm sorry.
I will attest
I speak
in
dolphin.
those moments when she played split personality. Back then, I was in her mind. I was trying to talk to her, including, "I want out, Christian," and, "Christian, we both know what we want. We should let us out." The comments under that video, as mentioned in part 17, I typed those personally while in mild possession of her at the time.
So this is like this is what you guys now it makes sense. Remember when we saw like the old Chris videos and there were like comments on them and you guys were like, "Oh yeah, that's just Chris LARPing as like Magi-chan, right?" So that's like this one. And so where did man drop a comment? He mentioned 17. What the fuck are you talking about? You lied to me. you lied. How dare you? Or is this channel like fucking deleted? He was LARPing it as... I don't know. But fucking yeah. I get you.
I was the Christopher
I now understand.
In that back and forth in those few videos. Also, when she was younger than 7 years old, I talked to her through her nose talking, working as her vocal conscious. I have always been
you can find it on the quickie. I'll go through it
and as guiding and helpful as I could possibly be from the C197 side of the dimensional curtain. I could not get through all of the time though, and I knew she was. fated to learn the difficult way through the many trials and tribulations with the online ships she had. I felt crestfallen every time when she recorded herself gay-shaming, and I cried when she used the Bible verses to back it up. I tried to tell her then, "It was a freaking parody, Christian. You were not supposed to take it serious," on the Leviticus quote inspired by that Family Guy moment. When I typed in the comments of that music video, I was feeling frustrated. I have always known she was a bisexual. I wanted out in being free to love her as she was then, as well as being fully in Dimension 1218. She subconsciously knew she was bisexual, but she had felt really upset and adamant about herself back then. And the fact that the haters were throwing various labels upon her, aside from and including gay. Had no one called her any of the gender identity terms alongside the other negative adjectives, at CPU_𝙳ዐսნენⅰયુ would have more likely realized, understood, accepted, and come out as bisexual and trans woman a lot sooner. Clear a throat. Deep breaths.
Clear a throat.
That is all for now.
That's funny.
Thank you. Purple Heart.
Hey Mark, who's your favorite starter Pokemon? Charizard. Mark just became Cartman. Shut up, Cal! I don't fucking know how to do it. You should have tried harder, Magi-chan, okay?
Lightning
Chris is
emoji.
blaming us for hating the gays.
Later
Oh, no.
that same day, Chris
He's blaming
as
the Bible
Magi-chan
and
joined
us.
the dedicated Christian worship forum or subreddit, Cult of Quick, on the site Reddit, as a moderator, asking other members to share their stories of how Christine had positively affected their lives. The next day, Christine returned to her own official Twitter account to retweet a tweet from philanthropist Bill Polt, who voted to grant $2,700 in cash to a random person that retweeted his message. Later on,
That's so
she
real.
went
That's so real of him, though. That's so real of Chris, though.
back to her
Gotta
Magi-chan
respect that.
account and followed the account representing Jabba, an agency serving elders, caregivers, and their families. A Twitter user then wrote to her that it was acceptable to admit that she no longer believed in things she did as a child and did not have to make up justifications for her changes of thought. Magi-chan wrote that Chris realized this and would make sure she addresses this topic once she returned from California.
Chris believes in South Virginia scams. Chris believes in like scams, period. I mean, that's been man's problem like ever since like they were 20.
When asked, Magi-chan elaborated that Christine was in
Very
Magi-chan's
susceptible
body
to getting
in
in trouble.
California, accompanied by her alleged spouse, the Pokemon
Chris believes,
Mewtwo,
period. Yeah.
completing more events regarding the dimensional merge. Also on that day, Magi-chan, while
Whoa.
possessing Chris's body, wrote on the online chatting application Discord to Chris's support.
Indeed, you continue to find your path. Your onesie may be discomforting, but that brought out the dragon in you, and I shall give you props. You did look sexy in it. Perhaps look into a garb or attire that is all green. For the rest of what you have typed up here, I have been well aware of how weather works, and that you and I, personally, had no input into the incoming hurricane's creation. The deity that overlooks that aspect created the hurricane as previously planned in the timing of events.
Jacob Sockness, that he thought
Mark, what color M&M tastes the best? Green. Mark, would you have bunny ears or cat ears or something else? Cat ears.
Jacob looked sexy while wearing a certain one-piece pajama. They went on to discuss a proposed trip to California, where Chris would meet up with Sockness. Finally, the supposed Magi-chan
Let's be glad Chris isn't into diaper play. I mean, what more do we want from Chris, or what more do we think like we should avoid from Chris? We have a cake farts video of Chris, okay? I mean, if Chris was into diaper play, I mean, we've seen him in fucking diapers, haven't we? Or no, it was like in a. Yes, he was we have seen Chris in diaper. I don't know what more you want.
privately messaged
Or what more you want to
GENOSAMUEL on
avoid
Twitter,
seeing.
letting him know
Oh, wow.
that the 20-part series
Oh wow. So Magi-chan or Chris, I guess, like DM Gino. Good morning.
where Chris would meet up with Sockness. Finally, the supposed Magi-chan
Yeah.
privately messaged GENOSAMUEL on Twitter, letting him know that the 20-part series at the time helped
Avoid
not
his
only
nude pics.
Christine, but Magi-chan himself in better recollecting the events of the past and letting go of the negativity associated with the trolls before 2014. Magi-chan reflected that she has come a long way in her character development and thanked Geno for his work. Looking forward.
Thanks for your support. Glad I could help. I respect Geno for this. I respect Geno for this fucking response. No enabler in him. There's no enabler in him. We respect that. Mark, did you know someone released a Christian themed rock opera? Actually? Is this real? Send it to me on the Discord. That's kind of cool. I would like that. I would like to look into that. That does sound kind of badass. I like how Geno talks in the third person. It's because he's such an unbiased documentarier.
Forward to future videos. On August 29th, when an inquiring Twitter user asked for an update of the new kitten posse that had wandered into the Chandler's home about
What type of girl clothes would you wear? I would wear like fishnets, like the general emo attire. I would wear all that. But I would look like hot as shit. That's you need to put like a huge emphasis on that. That's what I need. Okay. Thanks for exposing my life, Geno simp. Lol. Don't have Discord, sorry. Plus, tell me what's like the entire title of it, and I'll look for it in a bit. If
about
you
3
could,
weeks
please.
prior. Magi-chan revealed
He's a
that in
disembodied
spite of
voice.
their best efforts to take care of her, the kitten passed away. Barbara and Magi-chan cried for her, even though he apparently foresaw that the kitten would not survive for very long. Soon after, Magi-chan posted a drawing he apparently made of Sonichu and Rosechu playing the MLP card game Twilight Sparkle's secret shipfic
So
folder.
cat died. Another cat
On
died.
the final day of August, Magi-chan shared a new fundraiser on the site GoFundMe, made by one Alan.
Who's your waifu, Mark? Yuki. From If You Love Me Then Say So, which we have to play eventually. We're gonna play it for a Halloween stream. Halloween stream. We're playing If You Love Me Then Say So. Another cat, I believe so, is what
Christopher,
Geno
a
sung
fan
is.
of Chris and romantic admirer of Jacob Sockness, who resided in the
Of
United
course.
Kingdom. The $5,000 goal
There
of Jacob
was
Sockness.
a tip feature on Twitter back then. There was a tip feature on Twitter back in like
who
fucking
resided in the
like 2019. What? This is new to me. What? Or what
United
is that?
Kingdom. The $5,000 goal fundraiser was apparently to
Nowhere Land by Jordan Owen. I'll check it out in a bit.
fund Christine's participation in Christopher's book series that would aid charities and programs supporting people with learning development problems. Part of Christine's duties in the
Whoa!
project were set to be travels
Whoa!
to the UK and Japan. Throughout early September, Magi-chan continuously posted new custom cards that he and Christine made for her upcoming expansion deck for the card game
Jerk-offs.
Twilight Sparkle's secret shipfic folder. Some of the artwork was credited to Chris, while the others bore Magi-chan's signature. On September
Oh my
2nd,
god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No way. This is real. Oh my god. So. Ew. Oh my god. That's kind of. What? Okay, so it is. So it's a rock opera about Chris. I'm gonna play the first song. See how that sounds. Hold up, we have to play it. We have to play it sped up for like no copyright.
What
Even more
have you
fun.
done to the childish one? Was it all worth it, my friends? Are you now proud that you made him a god? Would you baptize him again? Look at the circus that tours the world, the freak show that just never ends. Would you deny that it's all your design? You might not each time it begins. Don't look away from the game that you play, you'll just never rush out the mud. Mistakes in your laughter and echo shame, salvation will come when it must.
I mean, it is definitely giving Christian. I will say that. It definitely does give Christian. I have to. Is there like somewhere to like find the fucking lyrics more cover? Wait, no. Hold up. You know what I should do? I should make like an analyzing like fucking video on just the lyrics. I can feel the autism of this album. Nowhereland Jordan Owen. Hold up. I've got this. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, man. Jesus Christ! There's a lot of shit! Nowhereland is a rock album concept album about Christian's life. The artist has stated the album was about the dramatic and tragic art of Christian, this mentally unwell man whose mental health issues are exacerbated by overwhelming public attention, who develops his own comic book series as a means of escaping reality and ultimately prevails sexually on his elderly mother. And there is this very poetic tragic narrative to that. He added that the album was to be taken as a serious commentary on Christian's life, not as an attempt to make humorous or derogatory content. The album title is possibly a reference to the Beatles song Nowhereland. The author has made an FAQ on YouTube about this album, explaining his train of thought, as well as a video explaining the overall album and another one. The lyrics released by the album can be found here, by the artist. The childish one with a total of 296 page views. Yeah, so this is very, like, no one has seen any of this. This is very, like, underground. When did Jordan Owen release it? In June 2022. That is crazy. So the childish one. What have you done to the childish one? Was it all worth it, my friends? Are you now proud that you made him a god? Would you baptize him again? Look at the circus that tours the world, the freak show that just never ends. Would you deny that it's all your design? You line up each time it begins. Don't look away from this game that you play. You'll just never wash off the blood. I sense in your laughter an echo of shame. Salvation will come when it floods. It's giving Christian. 90s kids. That's crazy. Ooh, Olivia Rodrigo. I want to make him feel bad. I want to get him back. I really miss him, and it makes me real sad. Okay. We have to get our heads together, ladies and gentlemen.
And the supposed magician shared another fundraising campaign posted on the site Just Giving.
Marc, what's your favorite shape? Fucking the circle, man.
That was also created by Alan Christopher, which purported to be collecting funds for Christine's trip around the world with Christopher and his friends, in addition to creating more comic books. The next day, Christine resubscribed to the Patreon page of noted My Little Pony creator, Dr. Wolf.
Of course.
This drew the attention of some of Christine's own current and former Patreon funders, who criticized her for spending most
I want a 3D sphere. That's what I want. I want a sphere.
of her time.
What's your favorite artificial flavor? Orange.
Conversing with Jacob Sockness, and even contributing to other Patreon creators, instead of paying attention to her own financial backers. On September 6th, Magichan reported that Barbara had her van checked and found that it needed repairs that would cost them $1,000. He asked for people to donate to Sockness's fundraising page for his proposed trip to Chris's house, hoping
He should have just married Jacob Sockness. He would have paid for everything. Where does Sockness find all this money? Like, where does Sockness get all of this money from? I mean, does he also get like a freaking like Social Security payment or what? Is that what it's all about? Does brother also have a tugboat? Cause that is crazy. Cause like he spent bro like dropped like 5K on like fucking shoes, right? Or how much was it? How much were those stupid like Sonic shoes? Marc, what's your favorite recipes for bombs? I don't think I can say that. I believe he's on tugboat, so yeah.
to use the funds for the Chandler's personal matters. Jacob agreed on the arrangement. This tweet raised the attention of one Righteous for Quick, a Twitter user purporting to be a supporter of Chris Chan, masquerading as the feminine LGBTQ-inspired take of the Halloween movie franchise villain Michael Myers, who who warned Christine to be wary of Jacob Sockness. Righteous would also post edited videos on YouTube praising and seemingly deifying Christine.
She'll be making the journey very soon to progress. Everything there is. We will all be able to safely coexist with each other very soon.
Fucking Christian analog horror. That is insane. Yeah. Oh my god. Mom can't save you or me. That is so funny. I need like a full series of Christian analog horror. Oh my god. That is crazy. Herobrine reference. Oh my god, Minecraft.
In order to encourage people to contribute to Sockness.
Mark, what's your favorite grainy VHS footage found in the forest? There's too many to count. I'm sorry.
GoFundMe page, Jacob shared a 4-month-old Reddit post that he wrote, purporting to be a transcript of a channeling session during which Magi-chan was said to have been controlling Jacob's body. Followers dismissed the conversation as a forgery solely conceived by
Oh fuck, I need to let hubby know this.
Sockness, as Magi-chan's speech patterns did not match those as seen in his tweets or YouTube video.
I'll be back in a minute.
However,
We'll be here,
the
geek.
purported Magi-chan on Twitter denied that during the session he was calling Christine her hubby, but rather her honey, but forgave the misinterpretation, as channeling and telepathy were tough skills to master. On September 9th, Magi-chan, allegedly controlling Chris's body, joined the private Discord group.
Is one of the images of all time.
9th, Magi-chan.
Hold, I am verifying that account. Mark, have you ever thought about stunning stinky feet like at least once a day?
Allegedly controlling Chris.
Mark, the channel Maddox on YouTube has a few Christian analog horror videos. Are you fucking serious? Hold up. I need to look at this. This is the actual need. I'm sorry. Fucking Maddox. The Barbara X. All these videos have like 5 views. Oh my god. I mean, this is scary, but like... This is just the Mandela catalog. The Mandela catalog. This is just the Mandela catalog, but like Christian analog horror, the call. You asked if they existed, not if they were popular. I mean, I guess. Thank you. We're going to only get through one video of the like last room. No, nuh-uh. You're lying. Hold up. I need to review this kid's fucking channel. Hi, I'm Maddox. You probably know me from VR chat. My username is Maddox Hernia. I will launch an Angry Bird down your throat. Whoa! Okay! Wow! God, man.
Chris's body joined the private Discord group for Sonichu Mania, devoted to a team of amateur developers who sought to create a mod or downloadable feature to be implemented into the game Sonic Mania Plus, which would allow the character of Sonic the Hedgehog to take on the appearance of Sonichu, amongst other proposed additional cosmetic alterations. Magi-chan proceeded to answer questions from some of the members of the Discord, with one commenting that the concept of all original characters existing in the alternate universe, even if they were simply thought of by the creators who did not commit their creations to the physical realm, and that infinite universes contained infinite universes themselves, defied the laws of physics. Magi-chan told the Inquisitor that it was best for them to throw logic out the window and to not overthink the details of how and why. On September 13th, in response to a Twitter user asking others if they had any guilty pleasure waifus, or fictional typically female characters that one romanticized, despite some glaring negative traits, Magi-chan wrote that Chris's parents, Robert and Barbara, while they were still developing, were his waifu. He singled out Barbara as having been a guilty pleasure waifu, while Bob was said to have been a successful model in Dimension 1218.
Man's just referred to like his own parents as waifus. And referred to Barbara as a guilty pleasure waifu.
On September 14th, Magi-chan declared that Christine had just returned from California with Mewtwo and would regain control of her body soon. Shortly after, Chris returned to her own Twitter account to announce that she had regained control of her body. She then posted a lengthy pre-written account of her travels, noting that while in Magi-chan's body, she ran from Virginia to California.
Mark, check your art channel. What do you think of the design? I'll check the Discord for a bit, because I do know y'all asked me to check the Discord a couple of times. Bap 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 bap. Why did you like remake the fucking? Did you remake the Sonic shoe like list of like the different shoes, or like are these like your own ones, or what is this? Beyonce Rose Chew. It looks like shit. That looks great. This is all beautiful. This is all very amazing. Where is what is that? What is the murderer chew? Paul Blart Chew. Fisty Sonic Chew. Casey's Rose Chew? What? Got a Discord link, Mark? In the description. You know, it's there. You know, join the Discord. Oh, it's so much fun. It's so amazing. Link in the description, guys. Mark, here's the sketch. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's cute. It looks great. Frank Iero gloves. I respect that. Drink boots. This is Marky built. This is great. I look so beautiful. We're gonna do a fisting stream eventually. Not now though. Ted Bundy chew. Yes. She is beautiful. She's gorgeous. I need this. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yo, let's go. Okay, we have to fucking that.
Along the way, she met up with her old friend, Anna McLaren, who initially was startled at hearing Magi-chan's voice
Seems like everyone's on there.
Afterwards, Chris and Mewtwo traveled to Jacob Sockness's home, who was said to have been civil and kind. Christine admitted to have been horny and sensual, and so she leapt into Jacob's body pillow fashioned to look like her, which allowed the two to hug each other. Chris then recounted her further travels and adventures, which included fighting off demons summoned by Jacoba, the demonic entity introduced to her by Sockness. Also on the 14th, the Sonichu Mania developer group held a 3.5-hour live stream on YouTube discussing the game Sonic Mania Plus and their development of the Sonichu mod. Christine joined them 44 minutes in.
Well, I've been here. I'm here. Hello, hello.
Howdy.
Oh wow.
Howdy.
So, Christine, how have you been?
Been doing pretty good. Been doing all right.
Oh god.
Magi-chan and I have been swamped and been in each other's bodies.
That is an amazing icebreaker, dude. Yeah, Magi-chan and I have been swapped in each other's bodies for the past month, but I'm here. I'm back. I'm here. I'm normal.
The past month, I just got back from California, and boy, is my soul tired.
That's an amazing icebreaker. Say that to like on a first date. It's great.
Tell you what, here's a voice. Tell you what, Sonichu just completed a level. Here's your sample from me, just a direct thing. All right, zap into the stream.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
No, you belong in Minecraft dimension. You're a creeper.
That's actually pretty good.
Do you refer to him as Dr. Eggman or Dr. Robotnik?
Most of the time I go with Robotnik, because that's what I grew up with.
Yeah.
If you want to call him Eggman, that's fine, but also just...
Why was Chris invited on like this panel, this live stream to discuss Sonic Mania? What was the point of having Chris on this like chat? What's like why is this real?
Just, spell his name backwards. Kintabor, nah, I'm gay. Nah, I'm gay. You say it slowly, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's a hilarious joke.
Do you have any preference on for the Sunsets Over Mania mod? Do you have any preference on who you would want to take Tails' place?
I'm up in your Discord now, Mark. We're like family now. Yes, welcome to the Mark family, Victor. Appreciate it, man.
You take me and my Sonichu form, Christian Sonichu. I'm replacing Tails. I got the psychic power, so I can levitate.
Just casually saying, I'm going to replace fucking Tails, the fox, as Sonic Shoe. You just casually drop that, I'm your dad now, Mark. Thanks,
People
Father.
in the stream chat are like, "Yo, Blue Spike's in the call."
It's like he time traveled.
This is not Blue Spike. This is not Blue Spike. I personally confirm it because Blue Spike is dead. Good night, everybody.
Does this sound like a dead man to you?
Can we get a shout out to GENOSAMUEL?
Geno, I liked your series. Through Magic Chat watching it and me catching up with it mentally. It's a good series and it reminded me of the Bad Troll. Worked well. At least you didn't offend me too much.
We gotta respect Gino for keeping that little snippet on his documentary, basically praising his doc. So you gotta respect Gino for that. That quick pat on the back.
Yeah, I think he's just doing the series for documentary's sake. I don't think he doesn't want to be mean or anything. GENOSAMUEL'S a really nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I see that. He is. Mm-hmm. Oh my God! Now the brain's trying to remember one where it said something where GENOSAMUEL had said something. I think he was stiltily singing a song and.
What is your favorite scary movie, Mark? Halloween coming. I don't know. I actually don't really have a favorite scary movie. I have certain scary movies that I like rewatching and shit. There's the Belko Experiment, Friday the 13th, the Alien movies are really good. But I don't really have a specific scary movie that I'll say oh yeah, that's my favorite movie. I will say my two favorite movies are La La Land and John Wick, by far, in general, right? But in terms of a scary movie, I wouldn't know, honestly.
It was one of the more recent videos, not number 21. Respect. Although that was a fun epic burn from my father when he answered the phone in part 21.
This is so real, Chris.
They weren't expecting my daddy, but they got him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of your family, how's Barb?
He's doing very well. He's actually quite capable for her age and everything.
The Sunsets Over Mania group.
It's very interesting. Anybody else says she is capable of her age, you don't think twice about it. But Chris saying that their mother is capable of their age, it's just a tad bit concerning. Just a tad bit.
Then quickly deleted the stream and abandoned the project, but Kiwi Farms members managed to archive the stream in time and soon re-uploaded it onto YouTube. It was at around this time
when we doing the scary movie stream. I do not know. We'll have to see. You need to make a double take.
That Chris joined the Place Discord group, populated by a small number of enablers who vowed to win her trust by encouraging her beliefs and would in turn aim to protect her from malicious outsiders. The Discord included Chris's online friend, Maker Nightfee, not an alleged longtime minor troll of online friend.
I need this fit. I fucking need this fit. I need to look like this for one of the streams.
Maker Nightv.
I need that.
Not an
so
alleged
bad.
longtime minor troll.
I gotta
of
go have a
Chris,
fun stream, everyone. I'll
Kyle,
see you around, Edgy.
also known
Thank you for
as
being part of the
Nova,
stream, man.
a worker at a
Saw
suicide
X
hotline.
last week. It was so awesome. I have not seen it. Ooh, that's true. I do like the Saw movies. I don't know why I didn't think about that. The Saw movies are good. I like. It's because I've never watched a Saw movie in its entirely, but I watched like every single like kill count, like with James A. Janice. I watched every single kill count of the Saw franchise, so it's good. I'll lose my mind if you wear that on stream, Mark. It'll be great. Just one of these days, I'll be like, all right, guys, we're having a regular stream, and I just show up in that. It'll be great.
And YouTuber, the WCT, invited to join by Not, who is making a multi-part series covering YouTuber and mass murderer Randy Stair, inspired by the Christian, a comprehensive history documentary series by GENOSAMUEL 2.1.
Okay.
Other members who held a less active
This is the fucking GENOSAMUEL sucking GENOSAMUEL'S dick episode. Like, I mean, it's deserved, right? But this is the GENOSAMUEL pat on the back episode.
role in communicating with Chris, or Kiwi Farms moderator, the American Hedgehog, and Quickie administrator and former man in the pickle suit troll, Marvin. On September 16th, in response to Ben Saint's musings, Christine wrote a series of tweets reflecting on her infamy. Everyone seems to be compelled by me, especially the Christorians, any outsiders, and I, being meta, end up wondering why. My earliest online content was a fan at Pokemon website, Quick's Pokesite, mostly my more than 2 cents on Pokemon and the TCG. Eventually, I added my Sonichu book pages online. The drama happens with me. The locals take observation and later tell the stories and comment online. Before even the "Yep, I'm on TV" DVD on February 24th.
I miss the pickle suit man. I wonder if he'll ever return. I don't think he does. I don't really think he does. I mean, I could be wrong.
2007. The video content was light and spontaneous, and most of the future uploaded videos I made end up
Or like, isn't the
rant-
pickle suit dude like just like a fucking like Kiwi Farms like mod actually? If I remember correctly, isn't the pickle suit man like the actual like OG one? Like he's just a Kiwi Farms mod. He just, like he like looks at all this shit like from the back, from the like behind the scenes or whatever. Like Null, sort of.
That would frighten anyone
if I remember
shitless.
correctly, right? Yeah, he is.
I
yeah.
recall that there was
Mark
a
has a pickle
mythos
suit, I do
about
not.
me online. Myself, Christian, I was an OC in my own stories. Was I real in this reality that is Dimension 1218? And then I was confirmed in late 2007 with that blurry photograph of me in a moment of great shock and stress. And everyone ended up making fan fictions about me, my family, my peoples, city, nation, and my Pokemon, including Sonichu and Rosechu. In a sense, while I already had my own chronicler, my DC superhero self-counterpart in Metropolis.
Pickle Suit Man is actually still pretty important now. I mean, I'd imagine if you're like, if you mod like the, like, like that shit. I don't know. What else does Pickle Suit Man do other than like modding like on the Kiwi Farms and being like a like that like an important person behind the scenes?
The Quick Cyclite, everyone here in 1218, was all up in fanficking me, indirectly and directly attempting to alter my own life and decisions, as well as those around me, who mainly originated here.
Left you
Why
some
is everyone
artwork.
compelled to follow me?
We have to see it. We have to look at it. It has to be amazing and great. I am here. Thank you, man. That is actually really cool. Holy shit. Look at this. Look at this guys. Look at this guys. Look, we're showing stream. Too bad. Epic. Epic. Yo, dude, your hand. Oh, so you like painted them, or like what did you do? Or is your hand just messy? That is awesome. Like you painted like these things? Yes, painted. That's so based. That's actually really cool, actually. Holy shit. That's actually like super badass though. Respect. I can never. That's like fucking tedious as shit. He started the Catherine saga. Got Chris to go to the hospital after he stabbed a hole in his taint. Saved Chris from the idea guys, and he actually owns the quickie now. Ooh. Bro's the goat. 401k. Ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-bum.
The answer simply is that you all just do, in fated events, destiny, or whatever. Me? I have known all of my life I was special for some reason, counting being first-person perspective camera 00000000001. I'm awakening, I'm learning, I'm developing. I keep getting stronger, better able, smarter, and powerful. And out of all the fanfic chaos of me up till now, is it any wonder, as some of you put it cleverly, that Magic
Mark, we got through like 20 minutes of the doc in like 80 minutes. How do we feel about this efficiency? Leave me alone, man. Come on, man. It's been a while. He certainly is.
And I and everyone else of C197 needs to do a bit of retconning. Just something to ponder over. Lightning bolt, blue heart, lightning bolt emojis. On September 18th, Magichan apparently returned to Twitter to inform his followers that he was continuing to converse with other people, many of which from the Kiwi farms, and vowed to visit the site's administrator, Null, soon.
Wow.
2 days later, Jacob Sockness wrote that Christine was allegedly planning for a lot of fun for the occasion of his supposed upcoming visit, and that Barbara's birthday during the trip would be better than all 77 that came before it.
That's scary.
A seemingly concerned
like
Twitter user urged Christine to wake up to Jacob's arguably manipulative tactics. He denied manipulating her, but admitted to telling her lies that made her feel good, looking forward to write on whatever may transpire in his book series concerning his experiences with channeling sessions and knowledge of demonic entities and alien civilizations. Later on, after Ben Saint began featuring Chris's unicorn self-counterpart character, Nightstar, in his comic, Christine acknowledged that Saint's storyline concerning Nightstar and Maleficent Slime in New Milwaukee in the dimension C197 was actually happening. Over in his private Discord, Ben Saint revealed to his followers his plan to keep Christine satisfied with the way he incorporated her characters into his comic, hoping to eventually lead to Chris drawing characters or elements related to Saint's comic as part of Sonichu lore.
I have to ignite the slime saga.
Later again, in response to a tweet reply thread featuring people seemingly fetishizing people with autism, Chris replied that she was taken aback by the tweets, but also not surprised by it, given the average and not average traits of people on the autism spectrum, and that she foresaw the tweet coming. On September 20th, Chris wrote a letter, and that she foresaw the tweet coming.
This is like... This is actually like this is like the first like actual like this is a solid take by Chris, right? Like you should not fetishize autism, right? This is an actual good take from Chris. I mean, I assume not for like the right reasons, right? Because Chris hates autism, and so Chris is like, why would you like want to like autism? I hate bruh. Okay, I'm back. But Chris is actually on like the right side, like unironically.
On September 20th, Chris wrote a lengthy tweet thread explaining why Nightstar in Ben Saint's comic behaved villainously. 2 days
welcome
later,
to the stream, John Ben.
Saint shared 4 new panels for his slime-focused comic.
Why Milwaukee gets shitted on? What?
Depicting an attack on what appeared to be the World Trade Center Twin Towers
of
New York City
I'm back.
that were destroyed on September 11th, 2001. Chris reflected that 9/11 was not fun at all, and reminded Twitter readers that the images were in fact of the Twin Towers that were in New Milwaukee in the C197 dimension, which were fortunately completely devoid of people. Christine then joined Ben Saint's Discord server, which also included Maker Nightfee. Also on September 22nd, Chris shared an online petition calling for the production of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, Season 10. On September 23rd, during Ben Saint's livestream on the streaming platform Twitch, members of the Place Discord strongly discouraged him from interfering with Chris's life and attempted—
As they should. Good job. You should strongly discourage that shit. Wow. Mark Quick loves psychic powers so much. With his laziness, he can do anything without any actual effort. Respect that. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
To blackmail him.
I get it. People are mean to Chris. That's
Chris is very malleable. Chris has real friends. The less people that know about Chris, the better. To be honest.
Cat's out of the bag, my dude.
Yeah, I get that, but it just doesn't help.
No, I don't want to do anything to hurt Chris. I promise. That wouldn't be funny. Okay, these people on Twitter, they're in there and they're like, "Oh, Ben, quit playing along with Chris's bullshit. She's delusional."
I need to add this fucking filter just to like my camera. Hold up. Epic. We're doing an arts and crafts project right now. We're gonna do an arts and crafts project real quick. Oh yeah. Hold up, I can't just do that.
Delusional.
Shit. Okay. Arts and crafts project beginning now. I have to make myself look this color. I don't know how, but I will do it. And it is going to happen. So I have to mess with like filters and shit. All right, here's what we're going to do. Effect filters. Sharpen. Okay, sharpen. Okay. I am sharpened it now. Luma key? Oh, I'm getting close. No, that's keying me. That's just making my that's just putting me behind that. No, that's not what I want. I need to think. Mark, could you blow some bubbles every time you get a donut? I'll do that eventually. I don't have bubbles right now on me. But hold up. Color correction? Gamma? Ooh, okay. We might be onto something. Ooh. Hue shift. Ooh! Ooh! Oh! Ah! No! What the frick, dude? What the frick, dude? I was so close! I've got this, dude. Trust. Okay. Okay. Defaults. Okay. So color multiply. And then... do I add another color correction and add the fucking... this now? Is that what I gotta do? Like... What is there to do? Ooh. I want to get that exact image, but I don't think I can. I don't know how possible it will be. Look, let's remove this. Green M&M. Lean Mark almost. I'm so close. I thought the EAS was just a test. I got that in the middle of driving. It gave me a little bit of a heart attack, and then I saw the Mudahar video afterwards. It was funny. HDR tone. I don't know what any of this is. Oh man, I want that purple though. Apply LUT. Apply LUT? What the fuck? No, I don't want any of this. I guess this is the best that we can do. Invert colors maybe first. I don't know how.
Well,
this is the best we're doing. This is the best we can do without like it looking like actual like shit. Actually, I want it to look like shit. Hold up. I'm gonna sharpen my thing again. I'm gonna add another sharpen. Sharpen. More sharp. There it is. As God intended. Filters. Apply LUT. Remove the LUT. Awesome. Okay, there it is.
crazy. She needs to go to a therapist. She needs help. I'm here trying to give her tough love. Because I'm gonna fucking fix Chris and make her sane again. And these people are fucking monsters. These people are nightmares. I hate them. They're just there to abuse Chris. I'm just trying to have a good time. Alright?
That's
I think
terrible,
Chris is fun.
man.
I like her. Sounds
Honestly,
cool.
prefer that you not do it at all because Chris is a person and doesn't deserve to be trolled constantly.
I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling. Chris explicitly told me that she liked the crossover, she liked the idea, she wanted to see it, so I'm making it.
POV, you are the CIA who has been tracking down Mark after his horrific crimes and the incidents of his iconic murder spree. You are the only agent left. It is 2 a.m. and you know he knows you're here. That is a fucking horror movie, like, that is terrifying. That is a fucking horror movie, like, fucking line. Mark, look at memes in the Discord. Oh god, what did you guys do now? Meow. Why am I smiling? That is terrifying. No. Oh my god, that's funny. Why do I smile like that? No. Hold on, we have to be serious. I'm not trolling, he says, despite continued interactions with Chris regarding Sonic 2 and his own webcomic. He's convincing, I gotta admit. There's nothing convincing about this man, I'd say. Shrek. Mark is the Hulk now. Thanks, man. Thank you, dude. Mark, please yell snake. Snake! Oh, hold up. I can do something funny. I can be funny. Yeah. Snake! 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 Was that good? I don't know if that was good. I don't know how crazy the reverb is. Yes, Mark. Mark looks like Solid Snake. Colonel. Sorry.
How is this trolling? This is nuts.
It just sounds really manipulative and not very nice, because the way you're putting it anyway sounds really douchebaggy, and I don't like it.
Damn. This is crazy.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Was an asshole.
He claimed on Twitter that their intimidation was for naught, since he had no money.
Okay,
During this time,
okay,
Saint was continuously posting
normal.
new panels for
now.
his comic story, which notably featured Nightstar. This drew criticism from Jacob Sockness, amongst others, who felt he was using Chris's intellectual property for profit. Christine, however, told Jacob to settle down, since Saint was doing no harm. On September 25th, Jacob Sockness posted on Reddit his itinerary for a one-way trip by train.
Did he fucking just like dox every fucking like number that's here, and like Gino had to censor it or what?
From Oakland, California to Charlottesville, Virginia on an undisclosed date in the year 2019. Accompanying the picture, Sockness wrote that allegedly both he and Christine were tested negative for sexually transmitted diseases, and that he planned to video record themselves having sex and keep it private, vowing to destroy Chris's ass like carpeting bombing Germany in World War II.
This is so me.
Tell me a bedtime story.
Mark, are you gonna watch the FNAF movie? Yeah, more than likely. To be okay, so like I don't know if this is a fire take. I don't know if this is like a hot take, right? I think the FNAF movie is going to be very mid, but people are gonna like it because it's the Five Nights at Freddy movie, and we're finally getting Five Nights at Freddy movie. But personally, I think it's going to be like very mid, like in my opinion. But we're gonna be okay with it because it's a video game movie. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know how hot of a take that might be. This is so me.
Christine.
Members of the QB Farms managed to match up the arrival and departure times of the connecting trains on the trip to a specific route that would bring Jacob to Charlottesville at 7:01 p.m. on Saturday, September 28th, 2019.
Like the fucking 2 pixels of like this image.
Users debated whether or not to inform Chris or the relevant authorities about Sockness's arrival. Sockness then privately messaged Christian-centric YouTuber Gibby, revealing that Chris said she loved him and possibly wanted to be his girlfriend. When Christine heard that Jacob was likely already on his way to her via train, she was convinced by members of the Place Discord to ask him to turn back, and then recorded a voice message for her followers.
Okay, this is Christian Weston Chandler 𝙳ዐսենⅰયુ, and I extend this message out to all the individuals who are actually not just all bark and no bite, wanting to intercept Jacob 𝙳ዐսεν⁰ on his trip to Virginia, or at this point possibly back to California, because I'm pretty much going to tell him that the visit is off. I want you all to intercept and talk with him. Thank you.
What?
Chris then shared the recording along with a series of tweets. I'm just beating myself up over this, but I feel compelled to say something now. Yes, I did indeed tell Jake to return
Mark, look
home.
at memes again.
And
Fine, dude. That is a fucking thumbnail. I respect it. I hate my smile. My smile's so stupid. Hold up. Why would you know? Big boss. Dipped in lean. Need to pump the stickers. This is great. This is beautiful. This is so amazing. You said you put more art. So you painted like all of these like figurines? That is so fucking cool. That is epic. I respect this like so much. This is really cool. All of this is really fucking cool. Yes, that is fucking cool. That is like, you are like incredibly talented, and like you have so much patience to be able to like to do this shit. Like shadings as well. Like all these little, it's cool. You are awesome. General, what are you guys talking about? Mark stream, big boss. I'm in row, unfortunately.
yes, I made the following recorded statement. I have had a really rough day yesterday. My soul, aura, vibrations, and psychic senses were hopping the walls with me. I even fainted, and Mewtwo had to possess my limbs to get me from my desk to bed. I crashed and slept for a few hours, and then to hear the more recent statement of him, and my body just extensively heating up, counter-arguing. As I could, but I just could simply no longer overlook the red flags of faded warning. When your body gets hot like a macargo, and it hurts, you do not ignore it. Besides which, my senses and psychic links have been
When your body gets hot like a macargo and it hurts, you do not ignore it.
seriously going off and on like crazy recently, so mainly on that, I ultimately chose to send Jake back home, and I made the statement to make sure he gets the message. I'm really sorry, Jacob. As much as I do love and care about you, it is simply too soon.
This is so fucking sad. This is so sad, guys. As much as I do love and care about you, it is simply too soon. Oh god.
Not long after, Chris wrote that it was fated and decided that Jacob return home to California, and that there would be someone waiting at the train station in Chicago to hand him a return ticket.
Like a macargo. I know the feeling.
𝙳ዐսեն⁰ afterwards claimed that the itinerary he shared was faked, and that he was in fact coming to visit Christine around Halloween time via plane.
This is me.
On September 26th,
I love the music, like the music decisions that fucking Gino has been putting into the doc. Like back then, pretty much all music was just like the stock, like fucking Kevin MacLeod, like music, like just like stock music, like royalty free, like really happy music whenever Gino is discussing like anything, and then just the sad like twinkle twinkle little star music for like the random like sad or like depressing notes of the album. But now Gino is actually making like the scary shit sounds scary. like it's cool. Mark, what would you do if you were left alone with a vapor on? You are not gonna trick me into this one, Mr. Sir.
Chris wrote an alleged message from 𝙳ዐսեն's
I would do
alter
nothing
ego,
with a vapor
Michiro,
on.
directed at 𝙳ዐսեն's. Michiro stated that even though the journey to Chris's 𝙳ዐσեն⁰ temple was an escape from the evil influences of the demonic Jacoba, his alliances with certain nefarious characters served as a reason for his need to return back to California and to rethink his decisions. Christine then relayed to Jacob that she felt terrible for telling him to go back home because she loved and cared for him.
Me when I feel terrible for telling somebody to go back home because I loved and cared for them.
added that she was not in the best health situation to take on a guest, and that even though she was immortal, she could still feel pain. Jacob then tweeted that he would terminate his Twitter account since his involvement with the dimensional merge ended in failure. He then turned to Twitter user 𝙳ዐսենⅰ who practiced dark magic and proclaimed that he would be Sockness's mentor. Jacob then sought to summon chaos in the aftermath of Chris's rejection. The following day, Sockness confessed that he was in no position to cause any harm to Christine. He admitted he got angry earlier because he tried hard to prove to her how much he loved her, such as spending $1,500 of his own money and losing 30 pounds of weight from stress and exercising, only to be rejected because of the actions of a troll. He promised to try reach her again with a friend at some later point. Chris then confirmed that Jacob was on his way back home to San Francisco. On September 28th, Christine wrote on Twitter that she was feeling better, but still very vibrational and psychically sensitive. She added that she was aiming to attend the unofficial My Little Pony convention, BabsCon, with
Everyone who have donated recently as well, thank you all. I'm going to roughly estimate $2,000 to $3,000 at this time. And as this is faded, I'm making this planning process with my friends. So he is asking for donations to go to the My Little Pony convention again. It's a fucking cycle. I hate it.
Closed
like
friends
never-ending,
set to
like
take place
infinite
in
cycle.
San Francisco,
the same
California,
thing over and
in
over.
April 2020, and was estimating the total cost for the journey to be $2,000 to $3,000. She added that an official donation link would be later posted, and shared her personal PayPal donation link in the meantime. Jacob Sockness reflected that her attendance at the convention would fortunately allow the two to meet. A concerned longtime follower of Chris wrote that she should instead
Marc, quick opera dropped on your Discord for those who want it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Victor.
focus on paying off debts and saving up money instead of begging for it from fans. Chris then logged into her 𝙳ዐսենⅰયુ Twitter account to write that the family were paying off debts the best they could, and that Christine's attendance in BabsCon had been fated to happen so they could use the financial help. Another individual tweeted that they had allegedly conversed with 𝙳ዐսենⅰ, who told them that the funds Chris received should instead be used to contribute to a certain fundraiser to aid a baby's medical treatment. Chris replied, still under the guise of being 𝙳ዐսենⅰ, but mistakenly on her own personal account.
Honestly, the whole thing of Chris's story is just history repeating itself. I mean, I'm just waiting until Chris eventually starts asking for donos again. Until Chris, because Chris has said that they are going to make their return to the internet, right? Eventually, they've technically made a soft return, but just wait until how hard the first tweet of Chris's will go. That is going to be crazy to know that I'm going to be following that. I will be kind of existing in that same time. I've existed during all of this of Chris, right? I've lived through it. I just never cared. Now I'm going to actually be following it, and that's kind of insane. That's it's scary to think about.
Writing that they should not say that they've talked to 𝙳ዐսենⅰ if they did not in actuality, insulted by the trolling but not malicious habits. The user wrote back that they did not realize saving a child's life was a troll move. Christine in response then donated $10 to the baby's fundraiser. Also at around this time, the 𝙳ዐսենⅰ account began acknowledging one Helena G. Fiorenza.
Oh my god, she's like, oh my god, Helena's my best friend. Oh my god, Helena, she's we're besties, we're besties and shit. Did I tell you guys that they Helena DM'd me once or whatever. I'm best friends with Helena, therefore I'm best friends with Chris, basically, technically, oh my god, fuck.
Post photographs with her drawings of 𝙳ዐսենⅰ
Helena was one of the first people to watch my Christian reactions. It's pretty cool. It's
𝙳ዐսենⅰ
cool.
confirmed that Helena did, apparently, meet with him. On September 29th, Ben Saint continued to draw more panels for his comic, which he colloquially referred to as the Night Star comic. Members of the Play's Discord then confronted the alleged
now you send text in the chat. Now you send text in the chat, master. Huh? Is being a friend with Chris a flex? I mean, it's kind of funny.
𝙳ዐսենⅰ controlling Chris's Discord account about the comic, asking if Saint was paying her any royalties for using her character. Magi-chan then revealed that she was working on a 15-card expansion pack for the Twilight Sparkle's Secret Chipfic folder card game, which chronicled the events of the slime invasion in Arizona, as written about by Ben Saint.
Gotta head off, got work early. Have a good night, everyone. Good night, Ashton. We'll see you around, dude. Thank you for being part of the stream, dude. Appreciate you, man.
When accused of theft, Magi-chan defended him, given that he shared the panels for free on Twitter. But he had a Patreon which Magi-chan claimed was meant to fund a different comic project, even though Saint explicitly stated in the Patreon page's description that it was meant for the crossover project, combining his own and Sonichu's universes. On September 30th, Christine was witnessed arguing with a bot, or user-like automated system on Ben Saint's Discord server, which would output written outcomes relating to Saint's Comic's malicious slime entity based on other members' commands. Finally, Ben Saint posted further comic updates, to which Magi-chan responded, reminding Ben and his readers that the comic was not a Nightstar comic, and branded Saint's depiction of deaths and abuse against his own original characters, Phantom Horn and Strawberry Milk, as madness and cruelty.
Phantom
He
Horn
felt
and
that the
Strawberry
slime
Milk.
was badly affecting Saint's judgment. Ben replied, writing that after peeling back the veil between dimensions, he was simply depicting actual events, regardless of how violent they were, but was confident there would be a happy ending for his characters. On October 1st, Chris wished her mother a happy and safe 78th birthday,
That's
posting
insane.
a recent photo of her.
Just like literally like 3 fucking days ago, it was this woman's birthday. That's crazy. That is crazy to think about. Do you think Chris celebrated Barb's birthday with Barb? Oh fuck, I don't want to think about
They
it.
celebrated by eating at the Wood Grill buffet chain restaurant. The next day, she posted new artwork featuring Ben Saint's characters, Phantom Horn and Strawberry Milk,
This is so
mentioning
real.
that Saint's chronicling efforts were falling behind.
My dad turned 91 this year. That's so base, John. Holy shit, congrats. Well, I mean, congrats to your dad, yeah. Hoping he's still pushing strong, man. 91. It's crazy to think, you know? Like, I'm fucking 19. Like, imagine living that long. Like, I'm 19. I feel like I've lived forever. And so, like, it's crazy to think, like, wow, like parents and shit. Like, this is a weird topic to talk about. Like, it's weird to think, like, wow, there are people that are like, what, 19 times 2, like 18. Like, there are people that are like 38. I'm like, you've lived like two of my lives pretty much, and I'm 19. Like, you are old at 38. But even then, like, if you're 38, you're pretty fucking young. So it's like, it's weird, you know? Like, I'm over here 19. I feel like I've lived like so much of my life, but like, I don't know, it's weird. We're existentialism, like on a Marc stream. Like, it's not a Marc stream if you don't get a little existential.
Those of Christine, who, with Magi-chan's help, had just completed the Arizona Slime expansion pack for the Twilight Sparkle's Secret Chipfic folder card game. She proceeded to post the artwork and description for her original cards, focusing on Nightstar and Christian Sonichu's involvement with Saint's characters, and the complete and peaceful cleanup of the malicious slime in Arizona via rains of bicarbonate of soda and sugar. On October 3rd, the supposed Magi-chan asked users...
And he stated so in his stream. This is so me. Oh my god, holy shit.
The Place Discord whether Ben Saint was making his comic featuring Nightstar for financial gain.
Mark, I've lived 2 of your lives and I've wasted both. That's so scary. That is crazy. I don't like thinking about that. Don't say that you've wasted both of your lives. Don't say that. That's a shitty way of thinking about it. But like, it's crazy to think like living multiple of like my lives. I get you, bro. I'm 18 and thinking about it is way less of a sad thought, but pretty cool thinking how long life is for a majority of people. That's because people say like it's not that long in the grand scheme of things. Like most people will live under 100, but it's like I'm fucking 19 and I feel like I've lived so much of my life. Every year feels like pretty fucking long. I don't know. There's no wasted life unless you spend it harming people. Even if you're in your 30s, you have plenty of time to spend doing stuff. That's real. Ah, boy, John Ben. That's a good way to think about. Hi, Mark. Hi, Pika. How you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Patrons, where's the comics? That's so funny. I mean, even people that actually like are Patreons to Chris don't give a shit about the comics. They're just there to like fucking support Chris for whatever reason, I guess. Mark learned the concept of time rule.
The others told him that he was. After listening to their input, he decided to then message Ben privately on Twitter, letting him know that the slime had been cleaned up, and vaguely criticized Saint's use of Chris's characters for financial gain.
I have so much of life
in
to
return
do.
for
Yeah,
his
that's crazy.
greed, Saint was asked
We
to
all
send
do.
at
We all
least
do.
$300 to Christine's PayPal account to help fund the printing and sending of the Arizona slime-themed Twilight Sparkle's Secret Chipfic folder expansion pack. Magi-chan closed by writing that he and his alleged spouse, Chris, were expecting a large donation from Ben within the coming weeks. Saint then shared these messages on his Twitter account and added new comic panels, claiming that the people needed slime to survive, and what Chris did was akin to genocide.
No,
Christine
not
wrote
slime.
back that the people would instead simply return to being human. After receiving numerous messages from other users, Saint made a post crossly ordering everyone to refer to Chris with she, her pronouns. Also on that day, Alan Christopher
So brave.
founded another fundraiser to help Christine get to BabsCon with a goal of £4,000 sterling. On October 4th, the conglomerate toy and game-focused company Hasbro announced a 10th season of My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, continuing the storyline of the cartoon series, though as a comic book-only iteration. Christine expressed her displeasure at the news, demanding that seasons 10 to 14 have to be animated for TV, as the protagonists of the show apparently commanded, and that the next generation of the show could not air until the completion of Friendship is Magic Season 14. Later on, Ben Saint, in a possible attempt to antagonize Christine, continued to post new images of the character.
Just please make the rain stop. I know you didn't mean for this to happen. We can fix it. Just please stop. So this man is just trying to like force like this slime shit onto Chris to make Chris feel like bad about this slime. Like Chris is like Ben Saint is like really sad. This is really fucking sad and weird. It's just Ben Saint is just being a big weirdo, trying to like troll. And like it tries to like say, no, I'm not trolling. I'm just making my own comic and like art and shit. It's not trolls. But like Ben is trying to make Chris care about this slime shit, even though Chris is trying to like just not. Chris is trying to be like, shut up, like I don't care. Like in his own way, Chris is like saying, like, no, we've thought about this. You know, they don't die. and Ben is like, but no, they die. I trust me. Is that basically what all this is? It's like weird. That's so weird. Especially if someone's known for being he's a really unfunny buddy troll. This is how people get into Chiz graces. This kind of noises like what the idea guys and TT Squad influence. Fun fact: Team Rocket made Mewtwo because Giovanni loves Pokemon with a bouncing badon. Okay.
In a possible attempt to antagonize Christine, continued to post new images of the characters in his comics, suffering and dying from slime eliminating rain that Magi-chan and Chris created, pleading for her to stop it from falling. Chris, mistakenly writing as Magi-chan on her own Twitter account, clarified that the rain had stopped falling and everyone was recovering, and acknowledged that those that had died were the worst individuals. Magi-chan told Saint to stop his memeing and harping on the subject, because his attempts at toying with Magi-chan's emotions did not work. Ben also tried to provoke Chris on his slime-focused Discord server, in which Christine was a member, role-playing as his alter ego, the Cop Killer, claiming that the rains had killed over 70,000 people and that Chris was spreading propaganda denying wrongdoing.
Man, I remember when I liked MOP. That was so long ago. Some of my first characters I made as a kid was MOP OC, and then an entire drawn-out Club Penguin Star Wars fanfic that I taped to my wall. Apparently. Okay, I'm back. Hi guys. Fucking me too. I was really into My Little Pony for some reason. Don't tell anyone, right? Don't tell anyone, right? Well, I was really into My Little Pony for some weird reason when I was a kid. Like I watched like the show. I fell off when they started doing the Equestria Girls shit. But before that, I was really into Twilight Sparkle, that Pinkie Pie, that Applejack, Rarity, fucking Rainbow Dash. I was into all of them. They're all great. For some reason, I like the show. I don't know why. MLP was a dope show. It went hard.
On October 7th, she updated her Patreon supporters with new custom cards for the Twilight
Book of the
Sparkle's
month.
Secret Chipfic Folder card game. Several patrons were angered by her first significant update in a long while.
Yeah, there it is. Look. What the fuck is this? We were Patreons for your comics, and all of a sudden, after months of a hiatus, you come back saying, sorry, here's a few crappy cards for a game none of you want to play. Your Patreons don't play this pony game, only played by bronies. Your Patreons don't care about your delusions
A long while,
slash beliefs
which
in this
consisted
merge
of
stuff.
cards that were only
Your Patreons only care about the comics. You quite clearly don't care about us. What do you have to say to your donors about this?
played by a
Shit.
minor subset of the brony community, and were not
Some of the artwork isn't even your own. You really are lazy. You expect us to believe you are a goddess when you can't even be bothered to draw your own artwork.
updates to the Sonichu comic books like they were expecting.
Become a Patreon.
Also on that day, Christine took an online personality test.
Oh my god,
both
this is literally me. This is I'm literally the protagonist. Holy shit,
as
holy
Magic
shit.
Chan and as herself. and
Both
found
Christine and I are protagonists. Here are my results. Wow.
that they were both protagonist personality types, though Chris was found to be more turbulent. On October 9th, Chris responded to a work of fanfiction concerning Sonichu and the character SNT, created by artist and YouTuber Project.
I tried watching MLP, but I couldn't handle all the full frontal nudity. I respect, man. I respect. Make purple guy memes in the Discord while I'm asleep. I'll see you around, geek. Pony Crush Mark. I was between Rarity and fucking Twilight. I don't know.
SNT, which was written by Opuscon789, who was also Kiwi Farms user something random 987. After Project SNT streamed herself reading through some of the story on YouTube, Chris and Magichan finished reading it themselves and reflected that the events in the story in fact happened in dimension R687, and criticized the author of the fanfic for failing to understand Chris's intentions, taking things out of context, and grossly exaggerating. Opuscon789 also needlessly warped the minds of SNT and her creator, but as Solace was recognized for their talents in seeing into other dimensions. For the reckless actions involving OCs from dimensions C197 and 1218, Chris declared that karma would bite their sorry ass for the great amount of damage they had wrought, noting that dimension R687 was a great mess, where DC Comics superhero Batman laughed at everything his arch-nemesis, the Joker, said. Christine closed by noting she would not sue Opuscon789.
The quote is great. This is so real.
Instead, fate and destiny would complete and supervise over their punishment. On October 10th, after spending several days of drawing and scanning original Sonichus and Roastchus based on her online friends, Chris combined them all into a single doctored picture depicting the supposed launch party for her new deck of cards for the game Twilight Sparkle's Secret Chipfic Folder. 2 days later, she addressed her haters who criticized her for making
that voice clip of like 2 years later, she addressed her 2 days later, she addressed her haters.
Folder. 2 days later, she addressed her haters
That's
who
so
criticized
fucking funny.
her for making custom
Have you ever been to a concert, Mark? No, I have not, unfortunately.
trading cards instead of the Sonichu comic books that people on Patreon paid her to continue. Chris wrote that people should be glad that she was making canonical Sonichu merchandise in the meantime before she resumed making more comic pages. Christine continued to live in her own world of idyllic illusion, though supplanting her famed comics with trading cards, perhaps to harken back to his younger years of playing trading card games. But now, instead of seeking the thrill of winning matches, she was enacting fantasies of matchmaking and romance with characters of her own design, controlling a game of love over which Chris herself had no control.
Wow! That was so hashtag Team Gino, holy shit, fuck.
This slow zoom to Chris is like terrifying. Wow. End of part LXX I. 10th best rapper in the world. Let's fucking go. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ, mate. I watched this band perform live at an event I was volunteering at. They weren't very mainstream or anything, but they were super cool. I really like I really like live music. I just have never I've never been one to want to like really like commit to like going to a band. You get me? Bum bum. We finished an episode. Let's go, boys. We did it in just under 2 hours. I'm so proud of us, guys. The fact that Chris called his own mother guilty. I said this. I said this. I said this. I was right. The fact that Chris called his own mother a guilty pleasure waifu. I hate how much foreshadowing there was to what Chris did. I'm autistic, and this whole series makes me very grateful to my parents for giving enough of a shit to teach me how to be nothing like Chris at any capacity. People abusing Chris. Chris thinks they want to help him. Your ADD is better this time, Mark. Thanks, man. Okay, so we're gonna watch the April Fool's one, and then we're gonna call it a stream. That's what we're gonna do. That's the move. We're gonna watch the April Fool's epic fucking episode. It was so cool. I got up close to the stage too, and I talked a little with the members after. That's based. Respect. I don't know. I need to put the music up. There it is. Gino choosing to include the Discord call where they all spend a minute saying what a good guy he is such a powerful move. Has anybody mentioned the ad? Gino's sudden transition into the sponsor segment gave me whiplash so hard that it got me to watch it. Real. I can only imagine Gino holding back his wicked smile while reading out the many references to his own series in this episode. It's great. Jacob's sogyness is way more Chris than anyone is willing to admit. As far as I'm concerned, Jacob is the true liquid Chris. Don't say that. That is terrifying. Just as a reminder, she has only completed 15 issues of the comic series in total over like 2 decades. Yeah. Mark, do you do any kind of art? Not really. I'm not autistic. Oh, hi Sith. Welcome to the stream, dude. Been a fat minute. He's sing. I mean, occasionally I sing, but that's about it. I don't do like drawing art or like paint shit. I mean, but I guess yeah, that's about it. Which, by the way, fucking October 28th, I'm going to sing the entire 3 Cheers of Super Fresh. Fucking I have to like really like sell that as much as I can. I really want that. I really want that stream to be like really fun. Trying stream went. What do you? Mark seems severely. Fuck. Why would you say that to me? That's so mean. Look, drawing stream right now. I'm drawing stream right now. What do you guys want me to draw? I'll fucking do it right now. I'll do it right now. I'm drawing. What is... I need to find classical music again. Hold up. Hold up. As one would say, zap to the extreme. Aren't the legs yellow? No. Yes. I think so. No. This is perfect. This is great. This is beautiful. You know what? I'm saving this. I'm saving this. This needs to be your new profile pic on Discord. No. God damn it, man. I need to save this as a PNG. It's gonna be SonicYu. This is gonna be saved on my YouTube thumbnail assets. It's just gonna be named SonicYu. That is perfect. It's going to be on my fridge. Mark, you really did capture Christian's art. Yeah, I really did try to do that. I'm glad you noticed. Look. Okay. So, Truly the character of all time. The fuck? Which way am I supposed to look at? Hey, what's up, man? What's up? What's up, man? How are you doing, bro? Nothing much. How are you? This is such a bad bit. This is a terrible bit. This is me now, though. Oh my god, it's like wearing a mask. I am Sonic Chu. This is my look at the feet. Give it a round. No. Illusions are real. Marc talks to Sonic Chu / Marc Chu. Okay, we have to watch part 74. We have to get through this so that I can nap. Okay? I'm trying to nap. I'm trying to go sleep. Okay? I'm so proud of my streamer. God, man. Marc, you could put that as merch eventually. Marc, can I make a request, please? Oh, you wanted to make a request for like music or what, Victor? I'm sorry, I didn't see your message. Because we're already, or do you want to make a request for art? For my amazing artistic ability? I just made Sonic just on the shit. Oh yeah, someone screenshot. Yeah, no, never. It's him. The merge is real. Oh no. Okay, we have to get. This is April Fool's epic. It better be so funny and hilarious and shit. Can you look up Propane Genesis Evangelion? King of the Hill anime opening. What? What are you trying to show me here? This is copyright, man. This is screaming copyright. This is screaming it goes hard. That goes hard. Like okay. I don't even watch anime. So I don't know.
On October 15th, 2019, Christine shared a link on Twitter to a page on the fundraising site GoFundMe, which aimed to gather funds for her trip to the My Little Pony themed convention, BabsCon. A Twitter user asked why did she not get a job instead to make money, to which she wrote that she was unemployable because of online haters, and that she was already constantly employed as a goddess.
I unironically use this memoji a lot on my phone. Hold up. Again, we're gonna go to. Okay, I'll go to this one. Look, that's like my go-to fucking memoji. I love using these memojis for any reason. Like, where's my angry one? I'm looking for my angry memoji. Ah, there it is. Look, it's right here. That's my guy. That's the homie. Look, I don't know if you guys can see it. That's the guy. That's my guy. I just put the angry one. I use them unironically unironically and ironically. I use these dudes like all the time. It's so good. Marc, have you seen Rapping for Jesus? It's very wholesome. I already seen it. You cannot get me for that one.
The Twitter user returned to reply that she would be fine if she left the internet and got a job pushing trolleys at a supermarket, and that she was not unhireable, but lazy instead. Chris wrote back that she was not lazy, but busy instead. Chris then blocked her critic. At the same time, artist Ben Saint continued to develop his comic story to focus on slime and slime-based characters, much to the dislike of Chris, who told him to go back to making stories about Saint up with back orders of Sonichu comic books to be sent to her patrons, though she skipped the personally signed requests. As recompense for those who had paid for signed copies of her books, she would send to them her custom-made Sonichu-themed expansion pack for the MLP-themed trading card.
This is just a regular Chris. This is a regular GENOSAMUE'S episode.
Time, Christine continued to busy herself creating more original cards based around the Sonichu universe, including one dedicated to Sturbanchu, a Sonichu created by the Idea Guys. and Robert Chu, the idea guys influenced 𝙳ዐΣεν⁰યુ incarnation of her father, Bob
For a goddess, Chris is pretty shit at the job. Just wait, Mark. Oh no.
Chandler. On October 19th, Chris commented on an update to a comic created by one of her enablers, Rosie Lily-Chu, which focused on Lily-Chu's original character, Liliana, writing that she would prefer to see more than the 1 page per month of the story as was declared by the artist. Also on that day, a user on Reddit posted about his and his brother's experience with meeting Christine when they surprised her with a visit to her home, posting a photo they took together. He mentioned that she smelled a little like marijuana, though it is unconfirmed whether she was partaking in the narcotic again at the time. The Reddit user later posted an audio recording of their meeting on YouTube.
Hey, you Christian Chandler? Yes. Hello. We live in the area. Sorry to bother you, but we've been fans for a few years and stuff, and
Thank you.
thought we'd kind of give some gifts.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you, dude.
Yeah, it's nice to meet
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. Yeah. Anyway, how you been?
Been doing all right.
This hurts. The noises.
Very well, you know, just having to cope with the events of the marriage and everything.
I heard about the situation with the guy. I'm sorry to hear about that.
Oh, well, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's all cool.
We're all looking out for your best interests, and you definitely had our support, so.
I love your blue eyes.
Oh, appreciate it. I like your blue and green eyes. They're really cool. That's awesome. Yeah. So, anyway, is it cool if you get a selfie or something, or?
Later that day, according to messages she sent to her friend via Discord, Chris's mother, Barbara, began experiencing high blood pressure and asked to be taken to the emergency room of a hospital, where it was determined that there was nothing wrong with her. Chris believed it was a combination of stress and the incoming magic energies of dimension C197. Also on that day, Jacob Sockness wrote that he was not destined for a normal life, as he was currently chasing after his love, who was also a goddess, over the internet.
Real.
Chris
This
wrote
is me.
that she too would not have a normal life, asking what normal truly meant. Jacob then shared
What a love-
photo of
what a
two
love circle.
individuals cosplaying as the Marvel character Deadpool and horror movie icon Michael Myers,
Me and who?
respectively.
He's gonna
asking
say
if
me and
he
who.
and Chris could kiss like that during their attendance
Yep.
at BabsCon. Christine replied that she did not want to cosplay as Deadpool or a zombie, but was open to kissing Sockness in the future.
WRS.
Sockness then posted photos of certification certifying that he was free of sexually transmitted diseases for her. At around the same time, Twitter user Righteous for Quick, a supporter of Chris, posted a combined photo of himself wearing a Michael Myers mask with makeup on, and Christine standing against the transgender flag, taking part in the Twitter hashtag campaign to declare that trans rights were human rights. Righteous later created his own card for Twilight Sparkle's secret chipfic folder depicting himself and directed Chris to it on Twitter, but did not receive a response. On October 25th, she received her new custom-ordered decks of cards for the MLP-themed game containing the cards she designed. Also on that day, she discovered on her front porch the book The Legend of the 10 Elemental Masters by Alalilia, a game developer who had gained online notoriety amongst forum subcultures some 10 years prior due to his eccentricities. Finally on that day, Chris criticized Matt Groening and Seth MacFarlane, the creators
Mark.
of the animated series The Simpsons.
Mark, you looking into other lolcows? Not now. Like, I don't look into lolcows to like begin with. I just looked into Chris and like people liked it, so now I do it. That's about it. But like, I don't usually, it does not really interest me as much. I mean, it's interesting to look into it, but it's not like I search for it. You get me? Like, you guys have brought up like people like Cyrax and other people and others to me, and I just like they're names that are here that I would have never known about if it weren't for this Chris shit. But I mean, I will more than likely look into it like after Chris, post Chris, I guess. I'll be like, all right, we'll look into some other locales and see like how weird how weird other people are on the internet. I thought I knew the internet, and then I got into this shit.
And Family Guy, respectively, for maintaining the unaging and youthful appearances of their characters when they have in fact grown up since their conception. Lisa Simpson, for example, was allegedly an adult by then who was set to become the next president of the United States in 2020. She claimed the creators were doing so for monetary gain, and it was criminal of them to mischronicle their OCs. Chris admitted that she used to act the same, but was reconciling, making amends, and dealing with many original characters across dimensions. On October 26th, Christine livestreamed on YouTube for 90
This is me!
Playing the card game Twilight Sparkle's secret shipfic folder, utilizing her own custom-made expansion decks of cards.
It took me a long time to
Christine
set all this
Chandler.
up, you know, just... so yeah, as you can see, I have a few lovely big boxes for my secret shipfic folder cards now. That's how tall this pony deck is gonna be. The 1 out of 3 decks, it's gonna be this big. Now that's a mighty meaty sandwich. But yeah, you got pretty much, I'm pretty much gonna demonstrate a game of Twilight Sparkle's secret shipfic folder, albeit played solitaire, which I have been able to figure out recently. In case you're wondering what that was, that's our cat, Baby. Our gold cat, Baby. He has a bit of a nasal problem. We're taking him to the vet. He's all right. Okay? We're taking care of him. So don't ask about that. Don't troll me about that. Do not troll me about that.
Don't troll me about my cat that's having trouble breathing in the background. Okay.
Anyway. That happened. There's one. Oh boy. Okay, let's do a shotgun wedding now between Romeo and Sturdy. What? Oh, why not? Hello, Sylvia. There's our cat, Sylvia. Stay off the table. Anyway,
Don't troll me about the animals I'm abusing real.
And this is why you need a card table, or, you know, where the center point is an arm's length.
Is this all there really is, though? Just me playing solitaire? I know my loves are around, but I don't always get to feel them all that much. You know, like, are they really there? Or are they just in me all along? Is this all just one big dream? Or am I living? Am I really living? Oh well, I'm sure fate and destiny will guide me. Now, let's see. Where were we?
This is when the April Fool starts. I knew it.
Table. Ah, thank you. Yay, game over. Of course, this is more fun when you have more than one player, and you're essentially clearing ships off of the board. Especially when you got one this full. This is full.
I have a heavy bag here for you to put in the trash.
I'll get to you in a moment, Mom. I love you. And I love you all. Be safe. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Peace.
At the same time, QB Farms user Duff conducted an interview with Alan Christopher.
The real April Fools is the friends we made along the way.
Campaigns
Real.
to fund Christine's travels. Christopher wrote that he loved Jacob Sockness and was waiting on Chris's permission to engage in a 3-person polyamorous relationship involving himself, Chris, and Jacob. Alan said that he was banned from QB Farms for his dedication to Christine, and that he fully
Mark, would you sniff Chris's gloves? Yes. In school, like a few days ago, I casually started talking about Christian, and all my friends looked at me like I was crazy. It is not a solid conversation starter, I would say. Hey, do you know like this really weird like autistic individual that thinks they're like God on the internet? Like I know a lot about them. You want to talk about them? It's like it's not a good conversation starter, like one bit.
believed in the dimensional merge after Christine gifted him with special powers, which allowed his third eye to begin opening. Publicly, Christopher hoped to save enough money to attend BabsCon in California and meet with Christine, calling her his friend who gave him his psychic abilities. On October 27th, a Twitter user whose original character was made into a Twilight Sparkle's secret chipfic folder card, revealed that they had played the card game in person with Christine, who gifted them a selection of the cards.
Yeah, not a good idea.
Chris also sent cards to other Twitter acquaintances whose OCs were depicted in her custom decks. This included Jacob Sockness, who received 2 cards for the game, as well as a greeting card proposing her love for him, in which she wrote that her mother, Barbara, was holding onto a dolphin necklace that Sockness had sent to her, and that his donated money was used on fresh food. The next day, Jacob wrote
This
that
goes
he
so
dreamed of
hard.
Christine, the most heavenly goddess, and his beautiful one true love, every night, for she was the only one who could soothe the soul of a fire-breathing dragon that was himself. Chris told him that he was not such a god, but merely a sorcerer and juggler, and was even doubting her own powers, being too tired to think after a rough and active day. At the same time, Righteous for Quick posted a short looping clip of himself feeling cute after sending prayers to Christine. The next day, a user on Reddit posted a drawing that Chris made of her neighbor and his cat on September 1st, 2018, claiming to share it online for the first time, though it had been posted on Kiwi Forums.
I can't show that on stream. I can't show that on stream. I want you to know that. I can't show that on stream.
Forms shortly after its creation. On October 31st, Chris noted for her followers that it was Halloween, and told everyone to take care of themselves in these uncertain times. Members of the QB Farms noted Christine's indeterminate demeanor and lack of her signature lightning bolt, blue heart, lightning bolt emoji's signature. During that same day, her online friend and enabler, Maker Nightv, argued with Ben Saint about his continued use of Chris's characters and using his comics to mess with her. Saint angrily rejected Maker's claims, writing that he was writing an important story. Later on, Sockness tweeted at Chris a photo of a significant collection of free condoms. Chris did not respond. Maker Nightv asked her directly if Jacob was visiting her, as he had previously pledged he would. She replied that he was not coming to her house at that time. Finally, Christine reflected on the 12-year anniversary since his photos were shared on 4chan and launched her infamy. It has come to my attention that it has been 12 years since that ill-fated and ill-destined 4chan posting around Halloween 2007 that has caused my life to spiral down toward chaos and emotional and physical turmoil and trauma. Since then, our life at home has been restless and most stressful. Those photographs posted by my former associates at the game and hobby place undoubtedly thrusted me into an infamy that has not and likely will not be witnessed again in our lifetimes. Aside from all the trolling and hating of mal content, among which I have met genuine fans who appreciate me for who I am and have met great and trusted acquaintances over the internet. The haters and admirers alike see my life as an inspiration, albeit for different reasons. Haters see me as something to which one should not become, and the fans see my works of art and triumph over torture like a shining beacon of guidance which they should follow. Alas, more can be done.
The Christian thing started in 2007. Yeah. I mean, I think even before, like really, like 2007, right? 2007 is when the 4chan posts came out, and that's when like, because there was always like people that kind of knew of Chris, right? Because of like Sonic Chew and shit. But the trolling started like 2008, 2009, around that. Yeah. Technically, the Christian thing started in 1982. Yeah, when bro was born, and like people were like, hey, this guy's kind of weird. Like Chris was kind of weird. Like when was it that Chris was like doing their dating shits? That was like early 2000s, no? Like with the dating, with the love quest shit. That was like early 2000s, I think. 2007, 2008, like around there, was just when people were posting him, and that's when like the bullying began. No, yeah, the attraction sign was like early 2000s. The bullying was like in fucking 2007 or so. People are so old. Hey, I'm 19. I'm 19. Chill it.
Can be better. I can show both of these kinds of followers that I can be more than they expect. Warning lights are shining brighter than ever before, which I see clearly now, thanks to my loyal friends and allies. From now on, I'm working on myself, for myself.
This goes so hard. It's giving a queen slay.
Righteous for Quick posted a doctored photo of himself in full Michael Myers attire and another individual at a Halloween party, with Christine photoshopped in to stand beside him, wishing that he could meet her. Chris did not respond to his post.
That's like solid Photoshop. That's not that bad.
It's
not that bad Photoshop.
Full my photo to his post. Also on
It started
that day,
before my existence.
Sarah and
Wow, yeah.
Steve publicly defended Jacob Sockness, as he had confessed to saying threatening things while angry, and was ultimately not a risk or danger to anyone. Chris simply responded with, Sarah and Steve then suggested that devoted followers and believers of Christine may call themselves Quickens, who practice Quickenism. Christine thanked them for their suggestion, but ultimately called their beliefs misguided, as she confessed to beginning to reconsider her current beliefs of learning magical powers and spiritual awakening. She suggested that the significance of her beliefs have been inflated by those who wanted to gain her favor, and now asked Sarah and Steve to find the true meaning of their being, since they were possibly as misguided as she had been. On November 3rd, Jacob Sockness shared an article which claimed that the Kiwi Farms willingly hosted future killers and had led to the suicides of 4 individuals, branding Joshua Moon, or Null, the site's administrator, the possible devil in the flesh. Sockness also blamed Null for attempting to drive Chris away from believing in the dimensional merge. On November 4th, Christine changed the—
Chris is just a few years older than me. I've been aware of him since like 05, 06. That's crazy. I was fucking born around there.
the details of her Twitter profile, swapping the profile picture from Maker's drawing of Christian Weston to a recent selfie of herself, looking solemnly at the camera, changed her name to Christine Weston Chandler, and rewrote her biography to read, I am Christine W. Chandler, creator of Sonichu, master of my own destiny. Her Discord profile also received the same treatment.
Real.
Possibly.
I need to make like all my social media shits just master of my own destiny. That's what I'm gonna change the bio to like everything, like including my Discord, mastered of my own destiny.
Latest development in her thinking, Sockness posted 4 photos in which he seductively poses in
Her new
cowboy
destiny
attire,
is with the
writing
king.
that even though Christine was straying from her fated destiny, he was confident he could win her heart and make himself her new destiny. She wrote to him that she thought she loved and cared for him, but needed some time apart, as she was going through this confusing time. Later on, Maker Nightv denied supporting the Führer of Nazi Germany, Adolf Hitler, as alleged by Sockness, accusing Sockness of believing such things. Her followers proposed that Jacob was trying to create a divide between her and Chris.
Marc's
so that
destiny
he
is
could discourage
his
Chris from
that's
exploring
not
the
real.
possibility that her magical powers, as boasted by Sockness, were untrue. Chris suggested that Sockness's previous comments were made by nefarious characters channeling through him, but was also open to the idea that he was pretending that channeling was happening, hoping for him to get some help, since there was good, positive light in his eyes. Jacob wrote that he was disgusted at Maker's supposed efforts at restricting Chris's ability to further her knowledge of Kidasuna, the supposed alien world with which Sockness had a strong telepathic connection, which was necessary in continuing her mission.
Kidasuna.
Nightfeed replied that he created Kidasuna himself and took advantage of Christine because she could be easily convinced by his teachings, calling for an end of manipulations in her life. Chris was open to the concept of Kidasuna existing and Jacob exploring it, but confessed that the teachings were hurting her, adding to the struggles in her brain at the time. Maker reasoned that Kidasuna was Jacob's creation in the same vein as Quickville was Chris's creation, expressing satisfaction at her beginning to realize that worlds of fiction could not interact with her in the real world. Chris bounced back, stating that Maker had tried to convince her of alternate dimensions and communicable OCs, much the same way as Jacob had, asking her to explain her intentions. Maker regretted what she had done in the past, but claimed only to have encouraged her ideas to make her feel comfortable.
So is this April Fool's version just gonna be like the Christian good ending, or what the fuck is happening?
And become
Is it just Christian good ending? Christian slowly realizes he's a little weird, and accepts that and apologizes for everything or whatever. Is that what's happening?
The next day, Chris confronted members of the Play's Discord group regarding her realization that she may in fact not possess any superpowers or abilities to travel to
Pretty
other
much,
dimensions, if they even existed, and branded the group members dirty liars for encouraging her flawed beliefs when they themselves knew they weren't plausible. The Play's members in response tried to reason with her and play down her mental frustration. Maker Nightv shortly after left the Discord group. Also on that day, Alan Christopher claimed that he was bullied and allegedly beaten by trolls.
The random fucking blurs on like a fucking video that Geno made for like April Fool's is so funny though.
To manipulate Chris and turn her away from him. Their attacks seemingly included beating him up to the point that he required hospital treatment, receiving prank calls, and getting death threats on his social media accounts. Christopher was willing to save large amounts of money to ensure that Christine could attend the BabsCon convention so she could meet her love, Jacob Sockness. He wished Christine and Jacob the best. On November 7th, Ben Saint posted an illustrated image of his characters Phantom Horn,
dying from slime
Milk,
again.
deceased and corroded from the slime eliminating rain that was falling on them.
This is so
implicating that
sad.
Chris's actions caused their demise. Chris wrote that she was not amused by Ben's so-called carry-on and asked him to stop it, since she was conscious of his manipulation and would no longer take part in it. On November 10th, Saint hosted a 4-hour-long livestream with Chris on the streaming site Twitch, during which she attempts to explain the reasons why she had her recent revelation.
So what's the deal, Chris? What's worrying you so much these days?
Oh, so many things. I've all of a sudden have come to the realization that this whole believing in the merge of dimensions has all been a big pack of lies.
Really?
But yes, Ben, really. And don't give me that attitude, because you're involved in this too.
I'm sorry, Christine. What exactly do you mean? How am I involved with whatever it is you're going through?
Well,
This is
for
so
starters,
fucking
for
stupid.
the longest time, I've believed in a world, a dimension where my and others' creations actually existed, live in and breathe in as you and me are. And that's why I wanted my song shoes and rose shoes to leave peacefully and not as you and me are. And that's why I wanted my song shoes and rose shoes to leave peacefully and not be and not suffer.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like, that was a significant part of my adulthood.
Gotcha.
These song shoes and rose shoes that were born from hood.
Gotcha.
These shoes and rose shoes that were born from my brain, but I believe to be living out their lives somewhere far away. It was only a couple of years ago that I became
just the random fuck. Gotcha.
by no good trolls that I could reach out and touch them.
These the idea guys you talking about?
Yes, idea guy and
Gotcha.
Boyd, who conned me out of $6,000.
Yeah, they fucking suck. So sorry that happened to you.
Yes, thank you. Anyway, they had me convinced that I was married to
That's
Maggie
funny.
Chan and Sylvana Cruzel and even Mewtwo. Can you believe that? I feel so ridiculous looking back that I even considered it a possibility. It's not.
So what you're saying now is that it's not true.
It's not. I was never married. I never even actually saw any of my loves. I thought I did, but I think it was just me trying hard to imagine a make-believe reality that was better than my own real reality.
Right.
Further, there is no dimension merge to take place. There is no dimension 1218 or C197. It's just all here, all now. Everything
Right.
that's happening now is all we have. We, the people as we are, that's
We, the
reality,
people.
and there's no escaping that.
This is
Sure,
so
we
real.
can change as people, we can change our environment, we can get better or worse, but we can't escape this world no matter how hard we try, And the mistakes we make, we have to live with. Any bad consequences that we bring onto ourselves, we must deal with to the best of our abilities. And my concept of the merge was just me hoping to escape my mistakes and consequences in search of a better life.
How does this realization make you feel?
I feel
This is so real. This is so sad.
For a long time, there was a
Chris
way
is
out
actually
for me,
speaking
or so
facts.
I believed. My life is going to get harder now, but I'll be the person in charge for the first time in my life. And I know that it was my fault for believing in cartoon realities in the first place, but the likes of you didn't help matters either, agreeing with whatever crazy things I said.
I'm sorry, Christine. I knew you were in a vulnerable place, and I just didn't want to upset you by telling you something you were going to reject because it made you feel bad.
Yeah, but if people like you had never encouraged my beliefs, then I wouldn't attempt to think about them further. Y'all gave me false hope.
But Chris, from very early on, when you started talking about your fantastical beliefs, you always rejected your critics and called them trolling haters. And you only accepted comments of praise and acceptance from the very trolls that wanted you make a fool of yourself.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm sorry for lashing out at you, Ben.
Nah, it's alright. I'm sorry for being a jerk. I guess we're both not the most perfect people, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, we're only human.
Chris saying we're only human is crazy.
Yeah, I suppose we are.
On November 14th, Chris tweeted a list of apologies addressing people she had wronged. There are many.
I'm gonna assume like the beginning of this episode is like the actual beginning of part 74, right? Like the first like what 10 or so minutes is the beginning of the actual part 74, or am I wrong?
People throughout my life that had the mispleasure of being maltreated by me. I always thought I was the victim and was in the right, but I know now that that's not the case. This is the list of long...
I'll see you around, Flickering Key. Hope you have a good day at work. Oh my god.
overdue apologies, going out to as many people as I can remember. I'm sorry to Megan Schroeder for taking advantage of her generosity.
Thank you, appreciate it, man.
Being a total creep to her. I'm sorry to Michael Snyder for causing trouble to his business and causing him bodily harm. I'm sorry to all those small security officers for giving them a needlessly hard time. I'm sorry to the GameStop employee for attacking him with
This is
mace.
so sad.
I'm sorry to all the members of my former parishes who had to deal with me. Most of all, I'm sorry to my mom and dad, to whom I could have been nicer and more appreciative.
The video of Ben talking in AI voice is cursed. It's so fucking funny though. We're pretty much fucked if AI ever got to the point where it can replicate Chris's bizarre vocal patterns. No, it's funny like hearing the AI being like, alright, gotcha. Sure. Like Ben saying that was funny.
They tried their best.
It'll be a perfect day. It's my last day in this fucking place. Yo, what? We need the update on that. Why are you leaving?
And the likely possibility I've left out your name from my list. I apologize.
Okay, I guess. Bye, Key.
I'd love to hear some apologies from all the trolling haters who hounded me over the past 12 years, but I know that's not going to happen. It's best to leave it and move on. That's all for now. Shortly after her Twitter posts, Sarah and Steve made their Twitter account protected, so only approved followers could view their tweets. On November 16th, Jacob Sockness claimed that Christine broke up with him, elaborating that her goddess-like powers had evaporated into the ether.
'Cause kids driving me crazy. Respect,
find
though.
the right man for the job. Jacob soon began following and interacting with Jessica Yaniv, another notable male-to-female transgender lolcow based in Canada. On November 19th, Chris's second garnishment case with second-round sub for unpaid debt was filed, setting the next hearing date for January 15th, 2020. On November 22nd, Christine released her final YouTube video.
Alright, y'all know who I am?
The very obvious fucking like deep fake like mouth is so funny. Oh my god.
Alright, y'all know who I am? I'm Christine Weston Chandler. No Sonichu, no CPU, no Blue Heart. Anyway, I am recording this video to tell everyone, my followers, that my mind has gone to mush. There's been so much that has been happening these past 2 months or so that has got me questioning who me really is. And I've come to the conclusion that I've been living a big fat lie. I've been lying to y'all, unbeknownst to myself, But most importantly, I've been lying to myself. All this talk of the dimension merge and training to be a CPU goddess just poof, vanished from my mind. I think I was just believing Magi-chan was in my body as a way to push away all the responsibilities that I have at home. The dimension merge was all a ploy, a scheme to convince myself that there was salvation on the horizon, that there was a chance, a sliver of hope, that the all-powerful OCs that I loved could come rescue me from my despair. But I realize now that
That's so the video that they chose is actually perfect.
could come
Oh my
rescue me
god,
from my
look at that.
despair. But I realize now
That's so good.
That's not right. It's not right for me to hope that all my problems will disappear. So I must take responsibility in my actions, in my deeds, and be held accountable. No more escaping. I can't escape from my life, as much as I would like to sometimes. That's a fan going click, 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 click. The air conditioner just died out, so I had to take that as a sign that this house needs a lot of maintenance. My mother needs all the help she can get. I'm not going to lie and tell you it's going to be easy, because it's not. I know it's not. The trolls of the past sure threw a wrench in the works of my life that will take a mightily long time to get. To get that out of there, one of the first things to be addressed is the debts on the house. They need to be paid, so more money needs to come into the house, and it wouldn't be fair of me to keep begging my quote-unquote fans for donations. That's not right for me to do, and I'm genuinely sorry. I've been duped by bad actors for so much of my adult life, and I failed to notice the reality right in front of my eyes. I became a bad person too. I've hurt people, and I need to address that too. There's lots of stuff that I need to take care of, and one of which is getting out there and finding myself a job. It's not going to be anything glamorous, but it'll be good, honest work.
That is a fucking quote. It won't be anything glamorous, but it'll be good, honest work.
Fill my life
Oh my god.
in ways that Sonichu and Rosechu and all the others
Couldn't have.
could never.
Could never.
What's more, I'll be selling all my toys and games and all that.
That's never
my
fucking
eBay
happening.
account is restricted, so I don't know how I'll be able to do that, but I know I gotta find a way somehow. There's so many things to address, but I will get to them all in
That fucking scream was amazing.
somehow.
There's so
many things to address, but I will get to them all in due time. But yeah. Anyway, my new life.
This is hardcore trolls remorse. Don't know why, since Gino never trolled Chris. What are you talking about? Trolls remorse. What are you talking about?
Goals are to leave my childishness and my online infamy behind me. Everything Quick or Chris Chan or Sonichu, they'll all be relegated to the annals of internet history. And I want to leave that world behind me. I'm sure y'all can respect that, so please don't troll me anymore. Hope as many of you will obey this reasonable request.
An iconic Gilbert Godfrey voice. I want that to be clear. I do not. That's not like an iconic thing of me.
Y'all tell me to get a job, to get better, to stop believing in these delusions. You got your wish. You got what you asked for. So please, no more trolling. No more.
Thank you for being a part of the stream, Luke. I'll see you around. Appreciate it, man. Good night, dude. Have a good sleep. Let us hear. I don't even know how Gilbert Godfrey sounds like, man.
Harassment. I'm taking life.
This video is preemptive trolls remorse that happens to a lot of former trolls. I don't know what trolls remorse is though.
Back into my hands, my own hands. This person right here is in control from now on. Excuse me.
Like Chris would still be a shitty person even if his brain was 100% functioning. Yeah, for sure.
Still a little frazzled.
I do believe that.
It's just because I had the sudden realization that I only got one shot at making the most of my life. One and only. So it's a big deal when
Please,
you realize
Mark,
that I
no.
spent the best years of my life getting misguided and manipulated. And in my crazy state, I felt that my escape to fantasy would go on and on and on, but unfortunately, that's not the case. It's absolutely breaking my mind to think that...
It's when you feel bad about trolling someone and move into defending them. And so you're saying Gino is defending Chris right now? I just see it as like a stupid fucking April Fool's video where it's like, oh no, Chris realizes the wrongs of his ways and decides, you know what, I'm not going to be on the internet anymore. The happy ending, the real ending. That's about it. Affleck. That's about it. Hi, Sanford Dice. How you doing, dude?
The merge is not going to happen. So many new things in my mind. So please pardon me if I seem a little bit erratic, but The best way to move on from the life me and y'all know is for me to completely abandon it. I promise this video will be my last. Chris Chan is no more.
Be the parrot from
It's
Aladdin.
just Christine from here on out. Once again, I'm sorry for all the bad things I've done. But a whole lot of y'all also gotta say you're sorries for taking advantage of someone who couldn't defend themselves. Hell, I could barely even think for myself. But what's done is done. I've dragged this out long enough. Goodbye.
In response to the
Such a
posting
perfect
of the video,
video.
Null
No.
went on to the Chris Chan subforum on Kiwi Farms to write, "He did it. Motherfucker actually did it."
What a fucking post if it was real.
As of March 2023, the final YouTube video has been viewed over 320,000 times. Since her final announcements on Twitter and YouTube, very little has been revealed about Christine's activities. On December 2nd, Kiwi Farms user, the Sergeant at Arms, revealed that he successfully purchased and was sent from Christine a selection of signed Sonichu comics, a medallion, and a fan-made plush doll of
That was a real post, but spoilers, it was not about that. Are you serious? He did it, the motherfucker actually did it? What was it about?
Sonichu for $300.
Did we reach April Fools? We're like almost done with it, Lewis.
After organizing a deal with her over Twitter direct messaging. The forum user also claimed that Chris was in talks with other individuals keen on possessing her memorabilia, hoping to clear her home of the clutter in which she no longer saw value. While she allowed
I'd settle for your less iconic Michael Jackson voice. Is that what you want?
out for some select individuals to message her on the platform, she refrained from tweeting or engaging with any of her supposed followers or haters ever since she posted her list of apologies on
Man,
November
I'm
14th.
sorry. Oh, I'll be
Several
better.
users on Reddit and Kiwi Farms reported that they tried calling Chris's last known phone number, but their calls went unanswered. On December 20th, Chris's
Your
garnishment
John
case
Lennon
was
voice
listed
is also
as
quite good.
closed, possibly due to an out-of-court settlement. On January 12th, 2020, Kiwi
If I recall, it was literally about the motherfucking from another video I saw. I don't visit the farms. So he said he did it, the motherfucker actually did it when talking about Chris. No, that feels wrong. I feel like that's a weird, I don't know. I would have to know more context about it.
Farms user Ghidorah the Explorer went to Christine's house and took a series of pictures. They noted that they did not see Chris or her mother Barbara at the residence. The renowned wailing of the Chandler's pet beagles was also notably absent. In addition, the front lawn seemed to be recently mowed and the bushes had been trimmed.
Due to the spread of COVID-19 and events over the weekend, that stay-at-home order means from March 30th until June 10th, if you don't have to go out, then don't.
Throughout March and April, the United States continued to increase their response to combat the spread of the COVID-19 virus that was currently reaching all parts of the world. On March 30th, Virginia Governor Ralph Northam enacted a quote-unquote stay-at-home order, which instructed Virginians to only leave their residences in absolutely necessary situations, preventing non-essential in-person encounters. A separate order called for the closing of facilities which could not function with 10 or less people at a single time. Former Christian followers expressed their concerns for Christine's and Barbara's safety, but as social distance...
That's your Chris Farley voice. I don't know where the bit has come from that like I do impressions. I don't do impressions, period. I don't think I ever really do impressions. Like when it was confirmed he actually did it, like saying it more in a disparaging way, but I might be misremembering this case. I get you.
Distancing protocols had been rolled out. No one was thought to have gone to visit their home. On May 3rd, Reddit user Steve Howe63 called Chris's phone, asking about her current situation.
Hey Christine, hey.
Yes, hello?
Christine, hey, I'm Steve. I'm glad to hear from you. Just a long-time observer wishing to check up on you. You okay? How's it hanging over there?
Steve.
Oh, it's been hanging all right. You know,
Yeah.
it could be a lot better considering all this coronavirus scare going on.
Right. Do you need any help around the house, like getting to places, getting food?
No, I can manage. I'm faring well with the car.
we can still get all the supplies we need.
That's good to hear. So Barbara's doing well?
Yes, she is very fine, especially considering her age. We couldn't go visit her doctor for a while, so I'm taking care of her in the meantime.
Oh.
You know, like cooking, taking her on walks around the neighborhood, getting her blood moving. You know, it's important.
Oh, I didn't know that. What kind of meals are you making?
For my mother, she gets meal replacement shakes as per doctor's orders, but they get pretty tiresome after a while. I'm making like tomato egg soup every morning.
Yeah.
Lots of lightly fried and boiled greens like broccoli, chives, lettuce, and cabbage, accompanied by carrots, potatoes, and the occasional sausage, and more occasionally a burger with fries, you know?
Oh, nice. Right on, nice.
What you gonna do, you know? But yeah, we're both definitely eating more healthy and most definitely feeling the difference from it.
So how about the finances? Can you keep up with just your SSDI, right?
Yes, we're managing. Last year I managed to sell off most of my past life possessions to those wanting to get a hold of, you know, precious Chris Chan artifacts, like they would say. So that has helped a lot.
Yeah.
We gave away our 2 dogs and 3 cats to some of our neighbors and other locals who could better manage them.
Yeah.
Furthermore, before the lockdown, I actually got a part-time job.
Whoa. Really, you did?
Whoa.
Yes, nothing major, just like, you know, managing shopping carts in a supermarket, among other menial duties. Hope my work will be secured by the time the lockdown is through. The governor said it'll last till June, so just gotta hold on for a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes, thank you.
Is it like the Walmart in Charlottesville or the Target?
I will not divulge that information. I've learned my lesson.
Right, okay, that's cool. But honestly, Christine, it's great to hear from you. Thank you so much for accepting my call.
Thank you very much.
Just know that there are a lot of people who are looking out for you and want you to do well in life. I'm sure if they knew this new info, they'll be really relieved.
I'm sure they will. So you have my permission to spread this call far and wide. Hope to post an update sometime later with even more exciting, positive news.
Awesome, Chris. Thank you. Well, you take care now.
Yes, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
No other contact took place, and no new information was gathered until July 5th, 2021, when Christine suddenly messaged Kiwi Farms administrator Null to first apologize for not appreciating his efforts at protecting
Oh my god. But I have been seeing someone for a while, someone I deeply love. I worked thoroughly and compassionately with her to develop our relationship naturally. She's physically older than I, but yeah, keeping her safe as well.
And pushing her to become a better person. She then went on to reveal to him that she had a loving female partner in her life, who she met at work.
Well, I've met her a while ago at my workplace. I felt attracted to her early on, and it took a great deal of conscious effort to seek her out and make things go further given my autism and poor social cues. We have talked off and on during this time in person. Behind a considerable camouflage, she was honest in her emotions, and she wanted to be with me as well. Mutual feelings on good rapport. This relationship has been from the start offline and in person, I assure you.
Chris reflected that she was over 50 years old, and that Chris pushed through her difficulties of autism and failings to note social cues.
Oh my god. Do you have a picture of you and this girl, by the way? Woof, pressing hard for details.
Better acquainted with her and grow the relationship. When Null asked for a photo, Christine declined for the moment, but promised that a so-called big public reveal would be coming soon. Null expressed his hope that things would work out for the pair. On July 29th, Chris returned to Twitter to announce that she had gotten married.
No! What is this gonna be?
Posting a photo of herself.
God, man.
Who she announced to be the love of her life. Christine further wrote that other future plans were to resettle her mother, Barbara, in a safe place, and then sell the family house so that she could live with her wife. Another more distant wish was for her to get sex reassignment surgery, which depended on the funds she could save. Chris closed by stating that she had been off of the internet for a significant time and felt better because of it. She thanked her genuine supporters and expected to return with another online update
Oh my God.
in a few years' time, hopefully with good news. Her sudden news of marriage caused a stir.
Oh my no! No!
Triggering the terms Christian and Christian did what? To trend on the site, briefly overtaking the trending topics, representing the international
That is so funny.
event, the Olympic
Oh my
Games
God.
that were at the time taking place in Tokyo, Japan. On December 5th, 2022, new Kiwi Farms user, a saucer full of cum, posted
Of
a
course.
recent known photo of Christine working at a cash register at the Target retail store in Charlottesville, Virginia. The user soon had their personal details leaked by 4 members. Christine's life is one that no one should envy. Born into unideal circumstances, Christopher and his parents
This is
struggled
so
to deal
sad.
with a condition with which they were ill-equipped to deal, but tried to the best of their abilities to live to the fullest. Unfulfilled, yet hopeful, Christian searched for happiness, a place to belong, and himself, only to find bullying, hostile environments, and losing his sense of self. Relying on her misery to carry herself forward, Christine learned to accept her imperfect.
Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. I had the desktop audio like halfway through for like the entire freaking video. I'm an
and
idiot.
hopeless existence, occasionally alleviating her lifelong lows with momentary highlights by consuming the kinds of media by which he was arguably raised. Somehow, a sudden outsider perspective caused her to rethink her way of living and found a new hope on the horizon, acknowledging that a girlfriend or any outsider help would not fix her life, but rather changing her own life from within. In the end, Chris left her endless cycle of mistake and ill judgment-ridden adversity behind her, and matured, took control, and found love along the way. As the troll Clyde Cash once said,
Oh my God.
everybody has to grow up, but for some, growing up can take a very long time.
Oh, what an end. What an end. Hey, this is good. The song that's in the background, I think is just the Geno Samuel Christian theme, but I think like up like a beat or some shit. Like the key is changed. That's good. That's good. It's the Christian theme, but like in a different key. That's funny. That's good. This is so far off what really happened. This is fairy tale by this point. This is beautiful. I wonder how Chris would feel if he watched this. Directed by Geno Samuel.
Hey, look at me! I'm
You see?
Quick scene. Most replayed? What?
Mother Nature is a cruel mistress. For every instance she brings water to quench the thirsty, she blows in a frosty wind to bitter the cold. Man has been so bold.
Terra Nova, The White Silence. This is just a fucking, yeah, Geno Samuel's like next doc. Respect. Why was that most replayed? He probably stopped watching when Geno started saying his delusions weren't real. Hope we can hear this again when he reaches the modern day. Geno should read books. What? Okay. Side project. Your mom. Got him. I just feel like I slipped into an alternate dimension hearing that AI Christian voice being reasonable. Actually take responsibility and turn his life around. This is the single most diabolical April Fool's joke ever. Fucking diabolical, mate. I can't believe the Geno Samuel cinematic universe is expanding. 2 videos in 3 hours. You're welcome. Fuck off. This one. Okay. Geno giving us the good ending to the Christian story for April Fool's is diabolical. Why are all of you guys saying diabolical? Since when is diabolical a word that people use frequently? The only reason why I've heard the word diabolical like so much is because I watched The Boys, and ever since then it's been popping up like randomly. Who the fuck uses the word diabolical just casually? And why is it like right next to each other? I don't understand this. Did Mark just say the N-word again? I said nothing. It's so funny when you say fuck off like a Peaky Blinder. Gino giving us the good ending to the Christian story for April Fools was diabolical. The transposition of Quick's theme from C minor to C major, yeah. I'm amazing. I caught that. I have like perfect picture, whatever the fuck. Oh my god, I'm so awesome. So what now, Mark? I'm ending the stream like in 2 seconds. Mark, just because you don't have an extended vocabulary doesn't mean others don't as well. Motherfucker, I can say flabbergasted really well. Mark, the stream was diabolical. Okay. This is the greatest April Fool's video of all time. I appreciate Gino for peeking through the dimensional merge into a universe where there was a happy ending. No, you can't. Flabbergasted means surprised. Fuck you and this kerfuffle. Can you say flibberty gibbet? Flibberty gibbet? Yeah. I just did. AI usually makes people sound unnatural, but AI Christian is the most sane Chris has ever sounded. The effort Gino put into an April Fool's Day joke is really something. God damn it, man. That was fucking diabolical. Okay. We're ending today's stream. That was a good stream. We finally got to the April Fool's episode. That's what you guys were like pretty hype about. Pretty happy about that. Pretty happy we actually got into that. Mark, I'm under your bed. You wouldn't fit. My bed does not have a very big like under bed thing. So yeah. It's so pretty. Oh my god, man. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a stream. You guys are awesome. Mark, do your diabolical Lawrence Fishburne. I don't know like half of the actors or like famous people, celebrities that you like bring up. Well, the Fallout bombs are coming back again. I'll miss you all again. Yeah, I'll be back in like a month or so. Trust. Nice stream, Mark. I was on and off of it. It's all good, Suzuka. I appreciate you being a part of the stream either way. Even if it's just a bit, you're all good. Mark, I bet everyone would be flabbergasted by your Ronaldo impression. Like, what's that? Ah, I knew the meme. It's like, muchas gracias. It's like something like that. Ah, what is it? With the C. I knew that one by heart for a while. Muchas gracias, Ditación, or something like that.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este para vosotros.
Afición. Muchas gracias. Afición. Eso es para vosotros.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este para vosotros.
Muchas gracias, afición. Or it's afición.
Muchas gracias, afición.
Afición. Muchas gracias, afición. Eso es para vosotros. Sí! It's so good. Mark said a diabolical N-word. No. Cheese. Oh, man. You guys are great. I will see you guys in like a week or so, maybe. We'll fucking say. Everybody act flabbergasted. Fuck you. Okay. But it was fun. Couldn't talk too much though. It's alright. I saw you in chat, so I appreciate you being a part of this stream, David. You're awesome. But yeah, I'll see you all around. Maybe next week. We don't know. We'll fucking see. Hopefully I can finally get on the fucking grind again and fucking upload videos again. If not, I'm sorry, but I'm really putting like all my eggs into the basket for the 3 Cheers stream. So hopefully you guys like that if you check it out. You guys are awesome. See you at home, Mark. I'll be in the shower. Okay. Thanks, Victor. I'll see you around. You guys are awesome. Bye boy. Bye Who Knows. Bye Brian. Bye One. Bye Desert Day. Bye Picas. Bye Swemme. Bye Knife Lover. Bye Desert Day. Bye all y'all. Bye for Flies. Bye David. Bye Sam. Bye G. I'll see you around. Y'all are great. Bye boy. Bye bye. Bye Victor.